humans of the internet. Welcome to the Gallant Horde. Today we are playing the Ring of Winter, which I'm sure is going to be a gentle frolic in a tropical rainforest. It's going to be great. Everything's going to be wonderful. Anyway, so these 6 lovely people are all level 19 today, which means, assuming they succeed and do not die, they will all be level 20 by the end of this game, which is insane. You guys have been here since the start, most of you. Some of you have been here since before the start, looking at Brandon. Amazing. So, yeah, it's a big game for us. Not feeling any pressure about that at all. Everything's fine. Cool. So, our in-game item today is a yellow diamond elemental gem.
Ooh.
If you would like that to appear in your house and you are a Horde member, it doesn't appear in your actual house if you're not a Horde member. Sorry about that. Exclamation point shiny thing in the chat. If you are not a Horde member and you win it, you can still enter, but if you win it, you have to gift it to a Horde member or join the Horde. That's an even better plan. Sure that there will soon be a link in chat for how you can do that. It's a lot of fun. We have a crazy Discord where RP happens pretty much all the time. And all you need is a level 5 D&D 5e character, and you can come and be part of the madness. There's a link on our website. Do the thing. Birds of a Feather. Tomorrow we have a Birds of a Feather game. That will be our rogues game. It's very exciting. 6 rogues. They have no idea what's going to happen to them. I do. Haha. They will be taken on a one-shot adventure, a party of 6 rogues. We also have coming up in the next couple of months some druids and some warlocks and some wizards at some point. We haven't yet scheduled the wizards game, but the other 2 are in August and September. And we are currently chasing subscriptions for June to get yet another one on the books. If we hit 50 new or renewed subscribers in June, we will do another Birds of a Feather game. I think we're down to 4 classes we haven't done yet, which are in our Toasted Ogre, which is our subscriber channel in our Discord. You can vote for which one you would like to see next. Once we've done all of them, I will get creative and give you some other options. We might start introducing the weirder things like blood hunters and artificers. It'll be great. Tomorrow, during our Birds of a Feather game, we will be doing a marble race for participants in Zook's one-shot. So Adam will be DMing a one-shot, which is a quest for Zook, for 6 people. Horde, I believe they have to be Horde members. And yeah, we're going to be marble racing for who gets to be in that game tomorrow during our break. Also, we are currently working on getting him a whole new rig because his computer works very hard and is gradually dying a slow, aged death. So the other little sword underneath my face is for that. We've divided it up into sections. The first one is, I believe, 180 New Zealand dollars. When we hit that, we will do a goblin one-shot with goblins from the realm. This is another thing you can vote for in our Discord. We have a thread in our Gallant Horde General channel called Rewards, and in there is a vote for which goblins you would like to see on a goblin adventure out of all the realm goblins. For those of you who don't know what I'm talking about, you should hang out in our Discord more. We have some amazing goblins. They do a lot of cool shit. It'll be great fun. Okay. What have I forgotten? I think that's all the things. Join the Horde, it says in capital letters in my notes. I already did that. Alright. So I know that everybody knows who you all are because you've all been here since very early on in this ridiculous game, but I'm going to get you to introduce yourselves anyway, and your characters, just in case we have someone new who has not met you before. Let's start with Krisi.
Hi, I'm Krisi, and I play Naia Galvins. She's a Firbolg Twilight Cleric of LaRue.
Jeremy.
I'm Jeremy. I play Jobin, a halfling rogue who likes to eat stuff.
He sure does.
Champion eater.
And Brandon, I had to think about what your real name was.
Brandon,
just
I'm
then.
playing Boomba the Tortle Divination Wizard.
Kits.
I'm Kit, and I play Morwen, and she is an Eladrin sorcerer with the dragon and silver dragon ancestry. Got
Love
my
the
nails to
nails.
match today.
Awesome. Jacqui.
I'm Jacqui. I play Murmur, the Paladin Bard, Genasi.
Who's like part angel now.
Yeah.
Yes.
And Alex.
I am Alex, and I am playing Harper, who is a human abjuration wizard.
All right. Well, I guess we should do this thing.
I have a quick question.
Yes.
I have a quick question. As we walk into the throne room, Jean-Luc messaged into our game chat. Is it okay if he gives the other three of us a love pat to give us aid for 30 hit points?
Yeah.
On
if
the way
you
in.
don't already have
Love
age, you can,
tap.
yep.
Yeah.
100%.
So that would be me, Jobin, and Boomba
Cool.
for 30 aid.
38.
Thank you,
Yay.
Jean-Luc.
Merci
Nice.
beaucoup.
All right. Anything else before we head into the throne room today? You have a truly ridiculous amount of buffs and things
Yes,
today.
yes.
The Horde has come out in support today. Everyone's a bit worried about this mission.
Morwen is going to lead Murmur in
It's
so her
okay,
eyes
my eyes are
backward.
closed.
Honey, I trust you. She leads her in like this.
For those of you who don't know, Murmur has true sight that she can't turn off. And the lady is basically the sun. So
And her last mission, she got hurt just looking at her.
Yeah.
yes.
Even with protective glasses. It was,
Yes, she has
Before
protective
the job
glasses.
even started.
Yeah.
we
Yeah.
can't afford the hit points this time, sweetheart.
Mind Blink should help with that, but
All right. So you enter the throne room. The lady is wearing a very simple white gown that has just the slightest shimmer of like snowflakes. Like it's white, but if it catches the light, you can see that there are kind of silvery snowflakes all over it. And she says, "Adventurers, welcome. A little worried about today's mission, I won't lie to you, but I have great faith in the abilities in this group. You are 6 of our finest. Do you have any questions for me before you head off to Chult?"
I have a couple. Does Artus Cimber know of you? Would mentioning your being the one who sent us,
I mean,
not by name, of course, but
in the sense that people know who the Summer Queen is, I'm sure he does.
he's not an ally, or
Well, no,
it wouldn't mean anything specific to him if we said where the aid was coming from.
I have no previous dealings with him, no.
Okay.
But I'm sure he has heard of me. Most people have, in one form or another.
And I was wondering if at this point a different word to bring us back might be wise. If your name, the name that you use to bring us back, is becoming dangerous.
I think that I see your point. However, I think that A, that ship has sort of sailed at this stage, and B, there are ways
Okay.
of doing it that do not need to draw attention. You do not need to yell it,
Right.
you know?
Mm-hmm.
Hmm.
Okay.
But I think that the name already is known,
Is out.
as
okay.
is the name of the Gallant Horde.
Right.
There is only so many times things can go missing and be robbed and be rescued and be otherwise dealt with before words begins to spread.
We weren't near enough summoned to that arena the other week, so yeah.
Indeed.
Murmur, what are you doing?
Any Did you just
Looking
open
at the
your eyes,
wall?
Murmur?
She's backwards.
No.
She's backwards.
Brings her wing over as well with an extra layer just to keep Morwen happy.
Yeah.
there anything else, or are you ready for this?
I think we're as ready as we're going to be.
Very well. It is imperative you succeed. You understand that. If you do not succeed, your going on this mission is going to be a problem in the future. This is a
For those of us that have a future.
literally do or die kind of situation. However, I don't know about you, but I cannot, in good conscience, leave untold souls trapped.
Do we know what this thing looks like or anything? That
We know that it is a vessel of some sort. That's all I've been able to gather. It is a very well protected secret. Even getting that much information was not easy. There is some kind of vessel, and it contains the souls of everyone who has died since this curse began in that land. They cannot
And breaking
move
the
on,
vessel.
and some of them are being literally devoured by something called the Soul Devourer. I don't think that's something that should be allowed to continue. Morwen and Harper, if you don't succeed, this is essentially a death sentence. You understand that?
I do.
This is your last chance to step away.
I wouldn't dream of it.
Very well. Well then, if you're ready. Okay. And she claps her hands, and you all feel that very familiar tug of teleportation, and you find yourselves in the middle of a tropical jungle. And as soon as you land, you all take some damage.
Yep.
Those of you who have died before, you feel a sense of your life force being sapped immediately. It almost brings you to your knees. It's awful. You each lose 52 off the top of your maximum hit points. Those of you who
So
have
does that not take from temp?
No, it drops your max. So it takes those max
Okay.
ones and it drops your max to that number.
Okay.
Those of you who have not died before have a similar feeling, though it's not as intense. You're each going to lose half of that. So that is 26 off your max hit points. Just landing there does that. It's like something in the environment is sucking at the thing inside you that is life. My dice apparently wanted to make this hard for you today. This is where you
When
find
don't
yourselves.
they?
I mean, my dice, most of the time.
What was the potion of resistance today, Jax?
Oh, sorry, radiant. You find yourselves in the middle of a tropical jungle. Some of you are gasping at this point, I imagine, because that can't have been a pleasant experience. It's very lush, lots of green trees. It's fucking humid as hell. Those of you who are not familiar with hot climates or humid climates would be gasping. Jacqui is having a very realistic experience right now. That's what it's like in England at the moment.
Yeah, I don't have to back that bit.
Would you like to do?
I will cast Mage Armor
Okay.
and bring my Arcane Ward into existence.
That seems wise.
Is
I
everyone
have
okay?
been studying the maps for over a week. Does anything look familiar? Do I know where on the map?
I mean,
Marquee
right
is?
now you're literally amongst a bunch of trees with a road next to you. You could be almost anywhere.
I'm going to
I will
send
bamf.
Evie
I was going
up
to say bamf
to
up my
head
wings and fly up. Unless you want
Yeah.
EV, that's okay.
Evie is probably a little less conspicuous to start with.
Never
Alright.
will
More
do.
conspicuous
Yeah.
isn't my thing.
Send your owl up and do a perception check, please.
Yes.
Can Nevermore assist him?
Sure.
My raven?
Yeah, a pair of birds is
So-
probably better than a dragon and an angel, darling.
Corey says his next character is going to be from Ibiza.
That's really good. That is a 22 perception.
It's forest in all directions, but what you can see is a little group of tiny creatures that are gathered around something that is glowing blue. Just kind of south of you, along the road a bit. You can't see them from the ground, but your birds can. They're like in a little clearing, and they're all kind of sitting in a circle staring at this blue thing.
And does that correlate to
get a-
anything on the map? A little blue thing? Glowing?
No,
No?
there's
Okay.
there's nothing on the map that is a little blue glowing thing. No.
Okay.
Can I get a beat on like either what these creatures are or anything distinctive about the little blue glowing thing other than the little blue and glowing?
Can
Does
Boomba
Harper
do the
know
same
anything about
Nevermore?
Bombah? Okay, I will let Bombah and Harper can make nature checks. Bombah with advantage because you come from here.
Yes.
21.
Nature, 24.
These are Zorbos. They're like tiny, monstrous koala bears. I love them. I love
That is a name. That is an incredible name.
Zorbo. And the glowing thing is not that little. It's like the size of a door. And they're all
Is
kind
it
of
also shaped like a door?
well, it's hard to tell from the air.
Send Evie a little bit closer to and look through her eyes and get a better look.
Okay. How much closer? And is she being sneaky about it?
She is trying to be sneaky. And getting closer into a probably not any closer than about 70 feet away from them. But
They're very focused
Yeah.
on what they're
Yeah.
doing. And yeah, as she gets closer, she can see that what it is like it is door shaped. It's glowing with a blue light. And it looks like some kind of gateway or teleportation portal of some sort.
does it look like, because Harper has spells that allow them to create gates. They don't have it prepared currently, but they have that. Does it look like an arcane gate spell, or is it something else?
It is something similar to that, yes.
Okay.
It's
I will
not
relay this information to the
exactly
group.
that, but it is something along those lines.
And
Yes.
it functions on the same kind of principle.
Correct.
So with that knowledge, would I know if there's any way to determine where the other end comes out without going through it?
Probably not without getting a lot closer to it to examine it, because it's not exactly the same as the thing.
Yeah, but if I got closer, I
maybe.
might be able
You-
to,
Hard
okay.
to know. Hard to know without actually
without getting closer.
engaging with said monstrous koalas.
Would Boomba know how hostile or aggressive these things are? I mean, are these something that
With the
people
24,
run away and hide from, or
they're fairly territorial. They're little. They're a small creature, so they're not big. They can be quite fierce, but they're not bad. They're not particularly aggressive. They're just, if you fuck with them, they're gonna fuck with you right back. You know. You would probably know that this is not normal behavior for them.
all right?
They usually live in trees. They usually they don't just hang out in the middle of clearings in circles. That's weird. It would be like finding actual koalas doing that kind of thing.
We should
Okay.
check
Actual
out.
koalas are not that different. Fierce little motherfuckers will bite you if you fuck with them. Just saying. You think they're cuddly? They're not cuddly. Anyway,
They will, in fact, tear your face off.
they will in fact tear your face off.
Do we know what's on the other side of that portal?
We could get closer and find out.
I haven't found anything
just
about
never
portals in
understood.
my research.
You have not. Or not, not geographically. It's not like this is a fixture that is...
No, but I haven't heard that, to get to the temple or wherever we need to go, you need to go through a temple. So, a portal. So,
No, you have not.
but it's an anomaly, so we should probably investigate.
I can
has
send
it-
Nevermore through first if we want.
If you like. You want to get closer?
Naia, you wanted to say something?
Do we want to try to talk to these people, creatures? Like,
We can do
are they
that.
like? I'm assuming this has been relayed to the rest of us of
Yeah.
what we've
Yeah.
seen. So, like, are they acting like they might be like awakened sentient monster koala bears, or I can cast speak with animals. I don't know if they're animals, but I do have a crystal thing that will let me do that.
Yeah,
if we want to
I
be
could
like,
talk to
"Oh."
them as well if necessary. Although that never works well when I try speaking to things.
No?
Yeah.
Hmm.
So-
Let's head in that direction, kids. I'd like to get out of here as soon as possible.
Yep, that's what I.
I'm just
Fucking
imagining
hot.
Naia's getting poofier and poofier.
Yeah.
So,
Absolutely.
yeah.
Well, Naia-
Harper
Human
just kind of
Firbolg
like
first.
subtly behind Naia, just like prestidigitating the moisture out of her fur.
Yeah. Yeah. So she's keen to get out of
Yes.
here quickly and safely, but yeah.
All right.
So
So you're heading to the Zorbos.
Mhm.
Yep.
Okay.
I am
as,
definitely hanging back.
as you approach, they barely pay any attention to you. They're all very focused on this glowing blue door.
like, are they like C-3PO and the Ewoks? Like they're just like doing stuff, like worshiping at it,
They're
or
sitting, staring at it. That's what they're doing.
like the claw?
It's-
Okay.
It's like my kids in the TV.
Yeah,
Mhm.
it's a bit like that. What are you doing?
Can we see it better now that we're closer?
It's
Can I
Yes,
try
indeed.
and tell what this portal might go to?
Yeah, have a
How-
look at it and see
how-
if you can figure that out.
How do you propose to
mean-
do that?
If I can look through it, if I can get any magical tingly senses. I mean,
Make a Arcana check. Let's do the easy
Okay.
thing first.
Can I also
Arcana, I
attempt?
have advantage
Yeah.
because of that storm ruin.
Yep.
So
Yep.
that is 16 plus 12, so 28.
You can't
How
see
does
through
math
it.
work?
It's
Also
like
28.
it's glowing blue, but it's very opaque. Like you can't see through it.
Yeah.
It's definitely teleportation of some sort. That's pretty obvious. It's similar to a gate spell, but it's been kind of adapted to be more permanent than that. It's like someone set this up
Yeah.
and gone through it and left it behind as a way to get back out again, but it's not being concentrated on or anything like that. It's been like locked in place in some fashion.
So Harper does know the gate spell, the
Yep.
9th level spell.
Yep.
Would I be able to use that information and possibly an identify spell to try and get some more information about the portal?
What are you looking for? Where the other side is?
Yeah.
It's quite a distance away. It's further away than the gate spell would not, because I think the gate spell's pretty localized, isn't it?
Gate can so gate the 9th level
Yeah.
spell pulls through a creature from any plane of existence.
Okay. Okay.
That's what it
Um,
does. It's just anything.
Okay.
Arcane Gate, the 6th level spell is
That's
500
the one I'm
feet.
thinking of. All right. Well, Well, then
I
this is
have
much
both.
more like
Yep.
the gate one. It's the
Yeah.
other side is it's on this plane, but it's not
Okay.
close.
Can I
So how's he
get
riding
any
on it?
sense of distance? Like, is it at the very least still on the peninsula?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes. No, there's no writing on it. As you get closer to it, you can see a couple of these little guys just kind of giving you the hairy eyeball. They don't move, but they're aware
Talking
of
to
you.
them might be a good move then if you can do that, Naia.
I guess can she just say hi in common and see if they hear her first and can talk, and then if not, she'll use the stone speaker crystal to cast speak with the animals. try
Naia,
that.
make a nature check for me, please.
I'm 17.
These are not exactly animals.
Okay, and they don't respond when she's like, "What's
They
up?"
don't respond to well, they respond in the sense that they look at you, they can hear you speaking,
think
but
I-
they don't speak back.
Mhm. I didn't prepare tongues. That would have been helpful. I might be able to do tongues
I have tongue. If it's helpful.
from the boom.
Yeah, I have it prepared.
So we could try that as a last ditch effort and just see. I think I have it from a boon as well.
If yours is from a boon, then it's probably worth you doing it because mine is a spell slot.
Yeah, Jobin, you're more their size. Do you wanna try?
So I was looking at tongues, and it says, creature, any spoken language it hears.
Go for it. Offer them a snack. Not us.
Say, Jobin's got snacks for
Yeah, I was
sure.
gonna say, I thought for a second we were offering Jobin as a snack.
No,
He's been
not
eating a
us.
sandwich the whole time.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I would cast tongues and kind of saunter over casually and ask them what's up. Kind of look at the door and what's that?
They do not respond. They have no language.
Mm,
They just kind of
Yeah. Well,
I kind of look back at everybody and say, they don't understand me.
Do you want to send Nevermore through?
Yep, let's send Nevermore through because I think the longer we stand here, the more they're going to get aggravated and
Yeah.
angry, and
Mm-hmm.
so Nevermore goes through.
cool. You're looking through his eyes, yes?
I am until I can't anymore. So depending on how far away he goes,
Oh, that's true.
I think it cuts off after a certain
He
distance.
was far too happy about that.
It's when you're
But
within
you can
100
always
feet,
come
you
back.
can enter. Yeah, when you're within 100 feet, you can enter their mind, but there's no. I don't think there's any limit. Like if he goes far away, you're still there until you come out. There's no limit after you're in the brain.
Gotcha. Well,
Okay.
if that's the case, then I'm in his brain before he flies
Cool.
through, and
He is in a passageway. Stone
Passageway.
passageway. Yep. The door seems to, like, if he turns around and looks, the door behind the door behind him is like taking up the whole passageway, and then there's a passageway in front of him.
all right.
It's kind of manky.
Is there light in this passageway?
Yep. There are some torches.
Okay. He's gonna keep coasting down that hallway for a little bit.
It goes like. Oh, wrong thing. Hang on. I need a ruler. Like 60, 70 feet, and then there's a dead end, but there is a secondary, like a tributary passageway going off to the left.
Okay. I guess I will blink out of his mind and tell everybody it's a hallway. And ask if we want to take any of the koalas with us.
Oh boy.
I don't think they would take that very well.
Yeah, they just sat
Well,
staring at the door.
maybe.
Sure, if they wanted to go through, they would have probably done so.
We can't ask them if
That's
they
fair.
don't understand us. The lady said she would
I
get
was
us
just
as
thinking
close as
that
she
if they were
could,
dead,
and
that I can make them walk ahead of us, and if something bad happens to them, we know not to go there, so it doesn't happen to you.
Oh my god,
Oh,
you're going to use
boy.
the Zorbos as
oh
canaries?
boy, oh boy.
Yep.
I don't.
That was
Um,
my thought.
I don't think the friendly neighborhood Firbolg would be cool with that. Sorry.
I don't
If
want
it
to
gets
die,
us
but
home
that seems
alive.
a little
Your moral
too
compass
far.
says no.
Yes,
Yeah.
that seems a little too much.
Okay.
But I was saying,
She would-
the lady said she was going to get us as close as possible, and this is where she brought us. So I hope this is the right path, and we should just go.
I walk through.
Okay,
Go.
Follow Bombah.
cool. In
Thump
that
thump,
case,
thump thump, thump thump.
you find yourselves in a passageway. You might need to scroll all the way down to the bottom of the map to find said passageway. You should, however, be able to see a little passageway with all of you in it. It's pretty gross.
With a death skull.
The skull is like etched onto the floor.
It's nice.
Yeah, it's a choice. It's a decor choice, I guess.
Mhm.
Hmm.
So we came from the right then?
You came from the left,
Came from the left.
so the opening
So the
is.
star is in front of us.
Yeah, it's also just a decoration though because I
Okay.
couldn't get rid of it. Full disclosure, I'm using the original as inspiration, but I have taken great liberties with it.
Good, because the original takes hours.
Exactly. I was like, we cannot play this for like 23 hours, which is what it would take
Yeah.
to do the whole thing.
It's another
So-
reason I want to try to make our decisions quickly because I feel like there's going to be a lot of them.
Yep.
All right.
So there is a
Um,
small passage, but you would need to go down that one at a time if you.
So this is a passage over here.
Yep, and the door is behind you, so there's like that's where your portal is. Can you
Okay.
see that? Yeah.
Yep.
And it takes up the whole, like you can't get past it. If you
I'm
try to get
gonna
past it,
cast-
you'll end up back in the forest.
I'm gonna cast See Invisibility.
Okay,
Is Nevermore still there?
I assume
Yeah,
so.
he's
Boba,
still there.
can you
Unless...
send him down that hallway ahead of us?
Yep. Nevermore goes down the hallway.
Cool. It is very unpleasantly damp. There are spider webs. It's gross. It's clearly not been well kept up. And then it turns slightly. Do you wish to go down the turn?
Yeah, let's turn.
Cool. There is a door that is open at the end of that. That leads into a pentagonal room that is covered. The floor is covered with mulch.
Mulch.
Mulch. That's what it looks like. Compost. You know, it's
Okay.
smelly. It's unpleasant.
So right now, Nevermore would be hanging out at that doorway entrance.
Not going in.
Not going
Make
in just yet.
a perception check, please.
All right. What does Nevermore's perception check look like? 21.
There appears to be an opening on the far side as well that leads onwards. Like here.
Okay.
It's not on the map, but it's there. Use your imaginations.
Okay. And there is another skull on the ground that we see.
Sure.
More
This
decor.
one's on the roof. Let's say this one's on the roof, just for funsies, because the floor is covered in moss and compost and shit,
Yeah.
so you wouldn't be able to see it. I don't know what the
Alright.
skills are.
What's
Actually.
what's in the middle of the room?
How deep does this compost go?
Maybe knee deep. Well,
Knee
for
deep?
Jobin, it's waist deep.
I just gotta walk around the wall, man. I can do that.
Naia would put him up on his Jobin up on her shoulders.
Are
so
you
he-
guys going down there, or are you just?
Yeah.
That works.
Yeah, I think
Who
we're
wants to
starting
go
to go
first?
down.
Yeah.
As we're going, Evie is sitting backwards on Harper's shoulder, looking behind us and
Cool.
keeping an eye for anything coming behind us.
I will need a marching order, please, because you can go. You can only go single file down this passageway.
I'll be
Jobin,
somewhere
you
in the
wanna
middle.
ride?
Go in the front unless somebody else objects.
Go for it.
So Naia has a Almirage familiar on one shoulder and a halfling on her other as she walks down
Nice.
the hall. She'll go after Boomba.
Alright. So
Go
we
after
have
Bombah.
Bombah and then Naia,
Naia,
and then
And
with Jobin.
Morwen. Yeah.
So
Jobin is
Jobin's with Naia.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just so he doesn't get his dapper clothes dirty.
I guess then Harper
very
and
important.
Murmur bringing up the rear.
Cool. All right. So Bombah, as you get to the edge of
Okay.
this room, the floor is covered with this crap. It
Uh-huh.
smells rank. It smells like the worst compost heap you've ever imagined. That's been left for a really long time, and just keeps getting more icky. It's gross.
And no evidence that anybody has traversed it recently.
I don't know. Bombah, make a perception check.
Okay.
Or survival if you're looking for evidence that someone has been here before.
Naia would give him guidance if that's okay.
Let's go with survival because I'm better at that than perception.
Okay.
That is a 22 plus guidance. That would be a 25 with guidance.
Okay.
If Naia gave him guidance.
So I will say that you can tell looking across to the opening on the other side, you can see footsteps as if someone has walked through this crap and gone out the other side. However, where they've walked, there's no evidence that they were there.
Okay. Does this stuff look flammable?
It's pretty
It would
damp.
be like a methane. Oh.
Well, I
would
wasn't sure if it was,
probably
like,
be bomb.
wet.
It's pretty damp. I mean, you
Okay.
could try, but it's probably not. It looks like it wouldn't burn very easily.
I think we just need to go across.
Yeah, I can fly.
Who's at the rear?
Murmur.
Angel.
Murmur.
Yeah.
I think we shouldn't walk through it, if possible.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I can just
Naia
walk up
can-
the walls. I have slippers of spider climbing, so I
And
can just
Naia
walk around.
Naia can channel her divinity and fly across with her
Well,
people.
I was thinking that
Oh,
if
Bombah's the only
I can
one.
teleport, I can misty step across with a rope if someone else is holding the other side, and then we
Okay.
just cross that way. But the last person would have to come up with their own way to get across.
There's a couple of us that can fly.
I think it's just
So-
you. Like,
Murmur
yeah.
and
Bombah can misty step. Naia can fly, right?
mhm.
And Naia has
she's-
Jobin on her shoulder. Morwen and Murmur have wings,
yeah,
and Harper can go around the walls.
yeah,
Yeah.
Okay.
So you can actually get across without touching the goo.
Yeah.
If you
Mhm.
wish.
That's what we
So-
wish. In
That's what I'm gonna
the marching order that we're in, so
Cool.
It does get dark as soon as Naia does her channel divinity because she's got that whole twilight thing around her. So
It's not exactly. It's pretty dim anyway. Like there is light,
Oh.
there's torches, but it's not very
oh,
bright.
she doesn't have to do her divinity then; she can just
Yeah.
fly.
Yeah,
Okay.
I would say it's pretty. Yep. And this area, like the passageways have torches, but this room doesn't.
Okay.
So, all right.
So, yeah.
So, Bombah, you go across.
And that's to here.
There is a
Okay.
passageway that you absolutely can see. It's definitely there. Going across into a second room. Hang on. That'll do. Because figuring out these cogs would be a whole game by itself. Just throw that encounter away. Yep, next!
We're saving you time, Jax.
Alright, so Bombah, you step into that room? The
Yeah,
second
well,
room?
I would have had to make room for everybody else.
Yeah.
Cool.
Because I'm assuming it's a single file hallway again, right?
Yes,
How
very much so.
tall are these passageways?
Probably only slightly taller than Naia.
Okay.
They're not like the rooms themselves are quite large, but the
Yeah.
gaps between them it's pretty cramped.
She's wearing Jobin like a cape,
Yeah.
then.
Yeah.
Just
No,
baby going in.
You're in another pentagonal room. This one has 5 wardrobes in it.
Is there anything on them, like markings
Yeah.
or
I think they are actually. Hang on.
holiday symbols?
Please hold.
Holiday
This.
symbol.
How do you say holiday symbols?
Mhm.
Yeah.
Yeah. We're gonna go to
I knew what
Christmas
she
World.
meant.
Hang on. Sorry. Please hold.
Yeah, Ring of Winter. We want the Christmas one, obviously, right?
Mhm.
Oh yeah, they do have pictures on them. They sure do. Do you want to look at them? Which one are you
You
looking
like-
at?
Well, Naia's right by that one.
So okay, so that is the, hang on, please. Oh, jeez. Oh, yeah. That one has a picture of a clock on the front.
You guys want to check out the other things and see what symbols there are? Or...
Alright, so we've got,
Sure. What's on this one?
Are these
one?
pools of acid on the ground, or can we walk?
no, it's just grossness.
This one that Morwen's in front of.
That one is a, sorry, I have so many things open, jeez.
Yeah.
That one has a picture of twisted, screaming humanoid faces wrapped in chains.
Huh.
Nice.
That's not-
Sounds unpleasant, but kind of what we're looking for.
Jobin,
Just
look at that one.
If we want to do a
top right.
quick check on the other ones, I think this might be.
So I'll just take you through them, right? So the one Jobin
Yeah.
is in front of is got a picture of a grinning night hag with a swaddled human infant in her arms.
So far, Naia's voting for clock.
The,
Yeah, I'm going to. Yeah.
the one Bombah is in front of has ghouls gnawing on bones. And the
This is a
final
vacation
one,
spot, kids.
yep. The final one is, wait, have we done all of them? I
The
know,
one
you-
that
you've-
Bombah is by. I don't think we've done that one yet.
The final one is an army of orcs clashing with an army of hobgoblins. There's also
I
a
don't feel
passageway
good about any of
at the
these.
top of the thing, if that helps you.
Yeah. If that's what's inside, I vote for clock.
I can divinate. If that would help. I have divination. Maybe that would tell us where to go. Sorry.
Is there a
I have an
passage above
arcane
as well?
eye that I can use to scope hallways too.
Yeah, well, so while Naia's doing her divination, do you want to send Nevermore down the passageway?
So there's only one. I know that the map has 2. There's only one passageway, and it's the one going up.
Okay.
Yep, the other one's a wall. Because the thing is
Okay.
actually turned,
Mm.
but I couldn't turn it because
Yeah.
Well, I could have, but it would have involved a lot of Photoshop, and I couldn't be asked.
It's valid.
So, I guess if you guys want me to cast divination, I can ask if we need to open.
If we need to go through a cupboard.
And then which one?
Are we
That's
going to Narnia?
Right.
Yeah.
So, because it would be a single question concerning a specific goal. Does any of these cabinets help us achieve our goal? Maybe.
Or do we need to go
No,
through
which-
one to achieve our
Which
goal?
cabinet achieves our goal? Yeah.
Yeah, because if we
Which-
say if we have to go through one and then which is two.
Or which direction do we
Yeah.
need to go to achieve our goal?
I think that is probably better because it kind of figures out whether we need to use a cabinet or not.
Yeah.
But were you sending Nevermore up the passage?
Yep, I'll send Nevermore up the passage.
Cool. He gets like 5 feet long, and there is a portcullis blocking the way, above which are 5 crystals
Okay.
embedded.
Yeah.
I guess we gotta open the cabinets then.
Are the crystals different colors or have like screaming people
Not
on
currently.
them?
No, they're all just
Right. Let's open these cabinets one at a time because we have had bad experiences opening things all at once.
Is it a thing where you have to
orcs
put
could fight
crystals
the hag.
in? Do you have to put crystals in the slots?
No.
Or
No,
there's
there's
crystals currently
there's
there?
5 crystals that are just embedded above.
How wide are the bars on this?
Oh,
portcullis?
Nevermore can probably get through if that's where you're going with that.
Yeah. Well, if he couldn't, my arcane eye could. But-
Oh yeah.
Yeah. So
Like,
if he
they,
was,
they would stop Jobin, but they won't stop a bird.
I mean, the other thing as well is that you could just dismiss Nevermore and then resummon him on the other side of the
other
portcullis.
side, yeah.
He,
So-
Yeah, he can get through.
Yeah.
It's fine.
Yeah, we're sending Nevermore through on the other side and down a little farther.
Passageway. And then
And it
some
turns?
stairs.
So is there any way to open this portcullis besides the puzzle? If Jobin was to go
That's
investigate?
what I was looking for, is to see if there was
Because-
something on the other side.
Oh,
So Nevermore's
there,
gonna...
there are some stairs
Like,
going down.
We can
Yeah.
Misty Step.
Well, did
If
I ask her
Nevermore-
question already? Did I miss
Well, I
that?
don't know if I need to.
Oh,
I think I would
Right.
say for
Nevermore's
now.
gonna go down the stairs to see if there's something else down there.
But if Nevermore
can all
could
get-
dance to the other side, we might be able to just Misty Step through the portcullis.
Nevermore flew through.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That was my understanding, yep.
Mhm.
Although you can't see it, there is a wall here. And then more stairs going down some more.
Let's go down those stairs.
Okay. They take you onto a different map.
Okay. So I don't see anything that is going to be a switch or a way of disarming this.
Make an investigation check.
Thing.
Just for fun.
Okay,
As the Raven.
as the Raven.
As the Raven.
Where is my Raven's stats? Oh, that'll be interesting.
Yeah, animals are not known for having particularly high intelligence scores.
Yeah, we'll go with 11 minus 4, so 7.
some rocks.
There's some rocks. He probably finds some nice bugs and starts eating the bugs, which is probably not
Yeah.
advisable in a death dungeon, but you know.
He'll be
He's a
fine.
raven.
He's a raven.
They're scavengers. They've
He's
eaten worse
distracted.
things.
He's deeply distracted by, I don't know, things that he finds amongst the rocks.
Yes. All right.
Does Jobin want to take a look at it? Would he be good at maybe figuring out how to open this?
That's why. Is there anything
that-
around the? If I was to go over to the portcullis area and do an
Mhm.
investigation, is there a way to open this?
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. Because
Investigation
if
check.
there's traps or
And
or
I assist
locks
Jobin
or
on this
something.
investigation check and also
Sure.
give him guidance.
Sure. That means his score will be 5 million.
Yes, that is the point.
Investigation. So it's 33, and you say I get advantage.
Yes, so advantage and guidance.
Yeah, see if you can get better than 33,
Yeah.
Jeremy.
So 36, and guidance is a D4.
Yes, he can get better than.
36, 38.
Yeah.
38.
Yes.
This is definitely some sort of mechanism that has to be triggered in order to open the portcullis. It would be very difficult, almost impossible to force. It has also been opened fairly recently and has apparently closed itself behind. Someone's gone through here not very long ago, and then it closed behind again.
And so do these crystals need to be removed, or do they need to be
They
placed
appear
in the
to-
cabinets, or do they light up?
They need
Or
to be activated in some way. They seem to be more like, like power lights than anything else.
Indicators that something has been
Yeah.
done.
Yeah.
So we just let the orcs out to fight the night hag, and then the night hag can take care of the human. Right?
It's like a paper, scissors, rock. What beats what?
Exactly.
Time gets everybody, so that would be the end one.
In the end, time comes for us
Yeah.
all.
So we can just all bypass this, right? We can all get through without.
Yeah, I have Misty Step, and I also have Dimension Door if somebody needs a ride.
Yeah, I have Misty Step and Dimension Door.
Yep. Misty Step.
Misty Step.
Anybody need a ride?
Step or dimension door, but nobody can come with me. So.
Who's going first?
Boomba will go first.
Cool. Bombah, you attempt
don't
to
like
misty
that.
step through the thing,
Uh-oh.
and you take 3 points of bludgeoning damage as it repels your misty step.
Okay.
Yes, we're opening the cabinets. That answers that question.
Well, what if you just have to shoot a spell into one of the
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. Try shooting a
Instead of,
spell into the...
Deathworks, like a first level healing word into one of the things? Does it do anything?
To what? The crystals?
Mm-hmm. Like to
Oh,
the far left crystal. Like if Naia tried to put a healing word spell into it, does anything happen?
Nope.
Just kidding.
You can lose the spell slot though.
Yep. Do you? I mean, I can still try and use the divination thing to ask which cabinet to do first or something, but I can
So-
only do it twice per long rest, I think.
So through investigation for Jobin, could he look at the cabinets to see if there is a pattern, or a way that things were opened before?
Oh. Yeah. All right. Yep.
Roll again.
Yep. You're investigating it.
Another assistant guidance.
That is only. Oh, okay. That's the same. 28, 20, 31.
Yep, you can tell what order it was opened in previously. You obviously can't tell if that worked out well or not for the person, except that obviously they got through the portcullis. They appear to have opened They appear to have gone in what? What'd you roll? 30. You're fucking so high,
31.
man. All right. I would say
We're all
they...
level 19, Jax. What
I
did you
know.
expect?
I know. They went to this one first, the one Naia is next to. And then they did the orcs. And then they did the one Morwen is next to, and then they did the bottom one, and then they did the clock last. That's the order they did it in.
The time
Yes.
comes for
Time
us
gets
all.
us.
They want
You don't know whether that
Counterclockwise.
obviously was right, or if that was just what they did. If
Yeah.
that makes sense. You obviously can't, despite that amazing roll, you can't
Yeah.
inside the logic they used. You can only see that
Yeah.
that's what they did.
Well, clearly it
Well,
worked.
I will tell that to the other group here and
Yeah.
see if anybody has any other thoughts. Otherwise, Night Hag it is.
Like
Nice
they
as
literally
any
just
other idea.
started and then went around
Yeah.
the room. That's what they did.
Yeah.
Yeah. And based on that, it
Always
doesn't
turn
really
left.
seem like there's any actual logic into how this works. It's just open it, do a thing, hope it works.
Yeah.
I mean, we can. If
We gotta
that-
prepare.
Clearly, it worked for the last person that went through
Night
here.
hag.
So, yeah, I'm gonna like step out of the way a little bit and let Murmur go through in front of me, and then like hide in the corner a little bit.
And like maybe like mage hand the door open.
Yeah,
I could do that.
How tall is the
Okay.
ceiling in here?
I would say maybe 25 feet.
I'm gonna
Okay.
go stand on it.
Mama's
Hi.
gonna fly up. Mama's gonna
Hi.
fly up 20 feet.
High for a room, but not,
Yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah.
I'm gonna stand
So-
on it.
On top of it,
On the ceiling.
I was
I am,
You're in
I'm
the
standing
corner.
from the ceiling.
Yeah.
Like
But
that.
I was
20
gonna-
feet up.
Jobin will
I
be
mean,
there.
or one could say like a spider using my slippers of
Alright.
spider climbing.
So, Jobin, are you on top of the wardrobe right now? Is that what you've
I
done?
was going to be on top of
Okay.
it to see what's coming
Nice.
out from behind. Yes.
Cool.
And
Alright.
mage hand it open when we're all prepared.
Are you all prepared?
Yep.
Yes.
Do
Cool.
this.
Jobin opens the wardrobe, and you see like an inky black smoke come out of it, and it sort of goes into the center of the room and kind of swirls a bit, and then it morphs into two figures who are going to immediately attack, I guess, Murmur, because she's right there. Those of you who are on the Arcanaloth mission or who frequently summon Yugoloths would probably recognize these as Metzaloths. They're going to attack Murmur, and then we're going to roll initiative. So if y'all want to roll while I do some smacky smack of the angel.
Ugh.
So. Murmur does a... I'm guessing a 13 does not hit you. How about a 26? I can't hear you. I'm not sure why I can't hear you.
Because I accidentally leant on my mute button. I was just going to say, the 13 does not, but any fiends within 15 feet of Murmur are attacking with disadvantage because of the sword.
Okay, well, let's do the second one again then. That was worse. That was a 21.
Just hits.
Okay, so that's the first guy. Let's roll the damage for him. It's not a great deal. It's only 7 points of piercing damage.
Okay.
And then the second guy, that's not going to hit. Oh, it wasn't that 20. But the other one was a 19, so I'm guessing that hits anyway.
No, 19 does not hit.
No, 19 plus somethings. 26.
Oh, 19.
Yeah.
Yeah, that one would hit then, yeah.
That is 10 points of piercing damage from him. And initiative. Do we have anything over 20? Probably
26.
Jobin. Naia. 26. Jobin's gone away.
I'm sure he'll be back quick.
I'm sure he will. Over anyone else over 20?
24.
24.
21 for Murmur.
Over 15?
19 for Harper.
Over 10?
I have a 10.
Okay. What you got? Morma? Morma? Morwen.
The stress is
mean-
getting to Jax as well.
Who are characters? I don't know. What did you have? Sorry?
9.
Morwen is your name. Cool.
Yes, it is.
Naia, you're up first.
So she's gonna try and Sacred Flame the one next to her.
Yep.
So that's a Dexterity save of 21.
Does your thing mess with their saves too, Murmur, or just attacks on you?
Just attacks in within
In general.
15 feet of Murmur.
Okay. Cool. That's probably not gonna save. That is, you said Dex 13.
Okay. So that's 24 points of radiant damage to him.
Okay.
And then she'll do it again.
Yep. That was better, but still not good enough. 16.
Okay, so that's 23, 33, 38 points of radiant damage to him.
Nice. Okay. Sweet. Anything else?
No, she'll stay put.
Jobin.
Jobin is gonna run and jump off of this and stab this one in the back
Yep.
Blankies.
best he can. So that is a 31 to hit.
Yeah.
And then that is
I think it's safe to say he's probably dead.
45 points of
Yeah. He's dead.
piercing.
Sneak attack, motherfucker.
Yes.
What else you got?
Rogues, man.
And then he will pull his hand out the other one and shoot a cantrip spell, which would be Firebolt. That is a 13 to hit.
That misses. Murmur. I assume you're done, Jobin. Sorry.
That's it. Yeah,
Yep.
I'm good.
Murmur?
Yep, 2 attacks on the other one.
You mean the only one still alive?
Oh yeah.
Your sword
Murmur
is
got a
very
healing
happy
word.
about attacking this, by the way.
Oh yeah.
Remember, you got a healing word, sweetie.
Thank you. 25 and a dirty 20.
Yes and yes.
Four slashing and 4 radiant on the first. 8 slashing and 7 radiant on the second.
Alright. That's you.
That is me for today.
Harper.
Alright, for my action, I will cast Tasha's Mind Whip, so it needs to make a intelligence saving throw, DC 21.
Well, it might have been more than 5. Oh no, it's less.
But it
Three.
also has plus 16. It's not gonna help.
It has a
Hey.
negative intelligence modifier.
Yeah.
it turns out.
Alright, so it takes 15 points of psychic damage. It can't take a reaction until the end of its next turn. And on its next turn, it gets either a move, an action, or a bonus action. It
Great.
only gets one of those.
I have my doubts it's going to last that long, but sure.
Yeah, but it did damage, and then I'm gonna firebolt it.
Yep.
That's terrible. Oh, but plus things. That's a dirty 20 to hit.
That hits. Yes.
And that is 32 points of fire damage.
Cool. It takes not as much fire damage as you might expect because it's a fiend.
Oh no, however did I see that coming? That's my turn.
Are you
I'm just
sassing
gonna
the
chill.
DM? Is that what's going on right now?
Absolutely not. I would
Does that
never do
seem
such a
wise to you?
thing.
Alright, Bombah, you're up.
Oh, it's still alive?
Yeah. Because fire.
Alright. I'm gonna step up to here, and I'm gonna cast Lightning Lure, so it needs to make a DC 22 Strength save.
That's a 12.
So that's lots of D8s. What is that? 18 points of lightning damage, and it's pulled 10 feet closer to me.
It is looking rough, and it's right here now.
And I am going to bonus action Shocking Grasp,
Okie dokie.
and that is a... What is that? That's a 13 plus a bunch of stuff. 13 plus 14, so 27.
Yes, it is.
And that is another... Oh, that's sad. That's only 11 points of lightning damage.
That's fine. It's dead. As it dies, for those who might be looking, one of the crystals lights up.
Ah.
Next
It is
one.
now glowing.
Just real quick, Naia's gonna do the chaperone thing and circle everybody up and hand out a potion of healing just from the go bag, kind of like she's
Okay.
giving out juice boxes because she forgot to do that.
Okay.
There's two greater
Between
healing
wardrobes.
potions. Yeah, if anybody wants a greater one, there's 2 of those, but
Mhm.
she would circle the team up and just do that. And then
I
be
have
ready
an
for-
idea.
I'll take a greater. I'm not
Okay.
proud. I'll take a greater.
Okay, does anybody else want the greater? A second greater? I have one, so I don't need it.
Well, I'm quite likely to end up being hurt if no one else wants
Go
Yeah.
for
it.
it.
Please.
Alright, cool. So, alright,
And
game
what's the
on.
idea?
even then, Murmur
What's your
probably
idea,
has the
Bombah?
greatest mobility.
Mm-hmm.
So, if we think there's things that are going to come out of all these doors,
Mm-hmm.
if we open all of them at once and I cast Synaptic Static, that does psychic damage, which doesn't hurt us, but it
Yeah.
hurts everything here that comes out of these doors.
I also have that prepared if we both want to do it.
And then we can just take everything out all at once.
Okay.
Worth the
I've
shot
got
anyway.
Mage Hand.
Is
Maybe
this
that
like
way
a
I
very
have a
damaging
bunch of
spell,
mage
like
hand
it's
and
gonna
just
take care of
open
it all
them
at
up?
once?
Yeah.
Like it's very powerful, like it's gonna kill them all at once, or we're gonna have like 4 crazy things attacking us.
Like, it does 8d6 psychic damage. And then if they fail to save, they have a minus d6 to attack rolls. So,
Morwen,
Yes.
inside your head, you hear the voice
Oh.
of Chult, the goblin.
Uh-huh.
Chult says, "Good evening. If you happen to die, please remember to fill form D34D, please, and thank you."
God damn it, Lionel.
The things Lionel spends his channel points on, I swear. Anyway, yeah,
Yep.
carry on.
Mm-hmm.
I
It's
hope
alright,
you did
I've
your
got
Chult
Was-
voice.
I've got Wasitum's deity on loan
No,
for
no.
today, he said. Yeah.
That was Chult, not Wasitum.
No, but earlier,
I
Wasitum
see.
said, I'll loan you my deity. You know, he promised I wouldn't die.
Alright, sorry,
Oh my
Bombah, to
God.
interrupt your clever plan with
oh yeah,
nonsense from
No.
chat, but here we are.
if
What's a
we,
good plan?
we basically blast everything with 8d6 psychic damage, and if it survives, it has to make a minus d6 to all attack rolls. So,
We
I
fight
mean, we
each
can-
other.
We can both do it. The d6 doesn't stack, but it would then be 16 d6 psychic damage if we
Yep.
both want to cast it.
that works too.
I'm
Alright,
staying-
let's open up
I'm
all the
staying at
doors
20
and then just
feet. I got a
blast
mage
it.
hand.
Yeah,
Do it.
yeah.
Murmur, do you want to
Let's-
fly up so they don't get you right away, honey?
I'm gonna sit on top of this one.
Yeah.
I mean, I know you're better, you know.
So I
the
need
ground,
to
but-
know who is opening which doors for this.
I will open the one in front of me with my mage hand.
Okay.
Naia can mage hand open the clock one.
Okay.
I
I
can
will
mage hand the other one, or
Yeah.
Harper.
I can mage hand the one that I'm closest to at the bottom there.
And Jobin, the top one, the one you're sitting on
Sure.
top of. I need the
Yeah.
4 of you to make a dexterity check.
Okay.
In just a regular skill dexterity
Yep.
check, right? Not okay. It's her first time mage handing anything.
Hmm.
Oh, you can tell.
That's an 11.
I got an 8.
I got 10.
She's not very dexy.
I got a dirty 20, guys.
Alright. So, Naia, Morwen, and Jobin, you're just a little bit slower than Harper. And when you go to open the door, it doesn't open. And Harper's one does. And out of it comes a small little light that goes cuckoo and floats. Harper, this looks a lot like the way your goddess appears to you.
Yeah. But I imagine Harper also knows what a will-o-wisp is.
Probably.
Yeah.
It just kind of bobs there. Chillin'.
And none of the other doors open?
None of the other doors open.
Okay.
It seems that there's something in the mechanism of
Yeah.
this thing that only lets you do one at
Only
a
one
time.
at a time.
Yeah.
Okay.
My spell
We
still
were-
would have gone off, so
Oh,
because I was holding it.
okay. Then roll your stuff. It was a very good idea. I was like, oh, that's a really nice idea. Pity it explicitly says you can only open one at a time.
Yeah.
Schultz
It's
wants
27
Morwen to
points
die,
of
so he has a fair chance at Gur. That's fucking hilarious. Good luck, honey. Power to
Sorry,
you.
how many things?
27 points of psychic damage.
Oh yeah, the will-o'-the-wisp comes floating out. It just explodes into bits of will-o'-wisp instead. Hi.
Alright.
Alright, well that didn't work, so it's one at a time.
And one of the
Well,
other
with
lights
the
lights up.
same-
Bing!
yeah.
So you've now got two.
Well,
out of
okay.
it.
fifth level spell slot.
Think of all in a microwave. Correct. That's what
Yep.
it's like.
Yeah.
Well, I wasn't expecting that.
Crushing
So-
souls. Stay open mind.
Is that this
Ready?
one?
Yeah.
That's a
Let's
Yeah.
go.
Yeah. Naya's gonna
Did the
shimmy
light
over
light up
here.
on the door?
Yeah.
After
yeah,
we go-
dead. Yeah.
Okay.
So
It just
I
seems
will,
like we can
I
only
will
open
fly
one at a
over
time.
here just to get a better aim, and I have a spell prepared for when it comes out.
I am also holding a
got-
spell
I've
for
got-
when this
I've
thing
got Ray
opens.
of Frost ready to go.
Who
Yep.
who is opening this door?
I'm opening it with Mage Hand.
Alright.
This one.
Cool. All right.
I have a dagger in my hand and I'm ready in catapult to just throw the dagger down at whatever comes out.
Does anyone object if we use the same initiative order from last time?
Nah,
We
makes
pick
it
up where we
easier.
left
Nope.
off, so people that didn't have a chance maybe can do some damage.
Sure, if you can remember where we left off.
I hadn't
Um,
gone yet, but I think I was
Boom,
last.
boom,
The,
killed it. Yeah.
Bombah?
Murmur was the last one to go, so
Okie dokie. Cool.
I think it's just Morwen wants to get some damage in.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Fair enough.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, so you open the door and a... How big are you, buddy? I feel like you should be bigger than that. Yeah, you are bigger than that. Cool. A large, bone demon appears in the middle of the room.
Okay.
Middle of
Ew.
the room. Whose turn were we on? Murmur, you're done.
I don't
Killed-
think-
Morwen's turn.
I was last, I'm sure, because I rolled a 9.
Bombah,
yeah.
did you
Murmur,
kill
I killed it, so it's Murmur's turn.
No, it's Morwen's
Morwen's
turn.
turn.
Morwen's
Okay.
turn.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Ray of Frost.
Cool.
25 to hit.
Yup.
32 cold.
Yup. It does not seem to
Bonus.
take that much ouchie from the cold.
Okay. And then, I don't think I can change it to force, can I? But I will bonus action Firebolt.
Yep.
Which I didn't pre-roll, so give me 1 second. And that is 16, 22, 28. So 26 to hit and 28 fire.
It hits, but it doesn't seem to take any damage from the fire.
Okay. Cold and fire don't seem to work, kids.
Which
So,
means
like-
it's turn.
No damage at all from the fire.
No damage from the fire.
Ah, fuck me.
Partial damage from the cold. Cool.
I do a lot of fire damage, guys.
I do a lot of cold
Alrighty.
damage, guys.
It is going to...
But it's good
Oh,
information to have.
do some things. It's gonna. Well, only one person's hurt it so far, so it's gonna come over here.
Yep.
And it's gonna attack Morwen 3 times. One with each hand, and
Yay.
then one with the sting on its tail. So
Okay.
that's cocked. Hand number 1. Fuck you. 10. Hand number 2. You're in jail. Hand number 3. Nope, sting this time. That's better. 24.
Yes.
I'm gonna
Hits.
I'm gonna use my reaction to cast Silvery Barbs, and it has to re-roll that, and it has to use the lower roll.
21.
Still hits.
Ha!
I tried.
More one
Cool.
squishy.
So you take, for starters, 17 points of piercing damage.
Mm-hmm.
We are, if it's poison damage, Jax, we're immune to it from Hero's Feast.
Stupid poison damage. And no poison damage because of your dumb Hero's Feast.
We love you.
Lies! Naia, you're up.
So she's gonna try and do Sacred Flame to him for a 21 Dex save.
Mm-hmm. Dexy, are you Dexy? 15.
Okay, so that's only 21 points of radiant damage.
Only.
Oh, he's not immune to that one. Sorry, 21 you said?
And then she'll do it again.
Come on! That was worse.
And that's 25 points of radiant damage.
Cool.
And Laura's reminding us we have Fortune's favor.
You don't know that chat exists. I'm just saying.
I have it written down though because I'm prepared.
I'm just saying. Alright, Jobin, you're up.
He's gonna run over here and give him a stab with his dagger, but but casting Booming Blade.
Okay.
And that is a 32 to hit.
Yes. I love how he always says it like he's actually asking the question when we all know that 32 is gonna hit the fucking Bone Devil.
It might not.
Maybe it's got adamantine bones.
Could be, I suppose.
Fighting Wolverine's skeleton.
Yeah.
Maybe.
The stinger, though. Yeah. Oh, I want to make that monster now.
So 58 points of
Did you say
piercing damage?
58? He's made of bones! How did you do that?
It's
See, he's
Rogues
got
can find the weak
flanking,
spots, I guess.
yeah.
Really? Cool, cool. He's up, but ow.
okay. So he's gonna disengage back over here.
Okie dokie. Mama! This is
Seriously.
also, I think, a fiend, by the way. Yep, sure is.
Murmur
Okay.
also has advantage on one of her attacks because of Silvery Barbs. I get to pick a creature and give them advantage on a roll.
Okay. Cool. Murmur, you have advantage.
Thank you. Well, that didn't actually help. Okay, I rolled a 16 and a 17 on my 2 attacks.
Is that the total?
Yep,
No, that misses.
thought as much.
Even with advantage?
Even with advantage and
Oh.
Twitch inspiration.
Oh!
Use a lot of it and no. So instead, she's going to get really, really annoyed and just like, what the hell, mentally to her sword. And she's going to use her Shocking Grasp, which is going to be a 21 to hit,
Does hit.
12 lightning.
Okay. Cool, cool. Cool. That's you?
Yeah, it'll be me.
Harper!
Alright, for my action, I'm gonna throw a dagger at it with catapult, so it needs to make a DC 21 dex saving throw.
Well, I rolled
Yes.
really high. Oh, hey! 22! Woo!
Okay. So then the dagger just kind of clatters to the ground past it. And then I'm gonna use my bonus action. I'm gonna send Evie down and get her to deliver a shocking grasp.
Okay.
So that uses Evie's reaction to do so. That is a 24 to hit.
Yup.
For 10, 14, 21 points of lightning damage. And then Evie will fly out of its reach. As an owl, she has flyby, so it does not get an attack of opportunity.
It's dead.
Yeah.
It's dead. Evie killed the demon. Good job, Evie. Hit my owl. Death by lightning owl.
Death by lightning owl. Evie is getting her own back for the tower that killed
Right?
her.
That's fair.
Yeah.
First tower.
She's channeling her rage.
As the bone devil falls to a pool of smelly ichor, a third thing goes bing above the portcullis. You are left with 2 doors.
I'm just gonna mage hand my dagger back.
Who wants to open the next one?
Yep.
That's
I just
works.
increase the damage that my next monster does every time chat makes a bad joke.
God damn it, Adam.
Yes. What's happening?
that we have to do. We did this one, yeah.
Orcs and
Yeah.
clock. That's what you have left. Army
Let's
of orcs and a clock. Those are the 2 pictures that are left.
Let's do orcs.
Orcs.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
That
Sure.
was a music pun though, as if that helps. It helps only a little bit, because I like that band. Anyway, yep. Who's doing the thing?
Is that the one that Jobin's on top of?
It is the one that Jobin's on top of.
Would
Yes.
Jobin like to open the door?
Jobin will open the door once we're all prepared.
Naia's gonna shimmy over here.
Okay. Is she actually shimmying? Because I love the idea that Naia is just shimmying
Naia's
her way
just-
through the death dungeon.
He probably is, yeah.
Yeah.
You gotta find your joy somewhere, and sometimes it's shimmying through a
Doors
death
down,
dungeon.
they're laughing and singing and having a party.
Okay. So Jobin opens the door. Cool. We have a big, scary orc guy, plus a bunch of minions that all appear in the room. Kapow! 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 Let's just cross off the guys that we've already killed.
This would be a good time for that static cling spell thing.
Bling!
got
I don't know
more,
what it was called.
I know.
Who killed the bone devil? Evie.
Evie.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, Evie or Harper, I don't know who. It was
Oh, we're on
Harper's
the same
spell.
initiative order,
Yeah.
so
Yeah.
alright, these guys did slightly better. Should they actually get an opportunity to go? We'll see. Bombah!
They won't.
You're up.
We're gonna
You sound
cast
very-
Synaptic Static.
Uh-huh. I thought you might do that.
So, DC 11 or DC 22 intelligence save.
They cannot make that save.
All right. I didn't
Even
figure.
if I roll a nat 20, they can't make that save.
I... 25 points of psychic damage.
25 points. Alright, so the orcs, the normal orcs are all dead. Bye. 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 How many do you have?
Goodness.
Oh, he's not dead. He just watches all his friends fall immediately to their
They
death.
start bleeding out of their noses and their
Yeah.
eyes. Yeah.
Just collapse.
And then that guy has a minus d6 to his attack rolls.
Cool.
And saving throws.
Cool. He's probably not gonna. Oh no, he's next. But all right, Bombah. Is that you? No,
We
you
are
have
going
bonus
to
action.
have him make a DC 22 strength save. And I am going to yank him towards me.
With a minus d6. Yes.
Correct.
Oh well, it was a 1 on the d6, so that's nice. That is strength, right? That's
Yep.
16 plus 4. 20. Dirty 20.
So he still fails. So that is going to be 18 points of lightning damage. And if he's still alive, he's jinked right in front of me.
He is still alive, yes. He's having a bad day, though. Jeez.
Yeah,
That's you?
I'm gonna growl at him.
He's going to growl back and try to hit you. Twice.
Okay.
Cool. With a minus d6. We'll see how well this goes. That's a 15?
15 does not hit.
Jesus. I rolled 3s on both die. So that's a 0 plus 6. That's his turn. Morwen.
Okay.
So we're gonna Ray of Frost, and
Uh-huh.
does a 17 hit?
Yes.
Okay. Then he takes 34 cold.
Yep.
Bonus
yep.
action 18 to hit and 25 cold.
He's dead. Good job. Dead guy.
Good guy. Okay.
Leaves one door. Fourth crystal. Plong.
Is it this one over here? No, it's the clock.
No, it's the one
this
next
one.
to
This
Naia.
one.
This one.
That one.
Very
Okay,
good.
so I'm gonna move over here.
Mage hand it open.
There is a long silence. And then a small little mechanical guy comes walking out. Bling,
Oh, I'm gonna feel really bad about this.
bling, bling. And he stops in the middle of the room and he goes, boop, boopity boop boop.
What shape is he?
Oh.
He's
I
round.
have tongues.
Like
Yeah.
a
Is it
Yeah.
tongues up? Do I have tongues for next
Password?
hour? Is it a language?
It is a language.
It's been an hour. I have tongues otherwise.
Okay. It probably hasn't been an hour. Hello, humans. You're not
Oh.
humans. Hello, beings.
I mean, I am human, but that's not the point.
The humans on the internet.
Yeah.
So
Why am I here?
we need to get through the door above.
I can go. Tick, tick, tick. He walks through the door and then comes back out again. He's very little. He's like
We need
little
to.
guy.
We need to have the door opened. The portcullis.
Did you?
Does he
Use
know
the
how to
key.
do that?
Where's the key?
I don't know.
Anybody have any ideas? This thing can talk.
I
And he
mean,
said, I'll explain what he said.
the others could probably talk as well, and we still killed
Ella,
them.
it is the key.
Yeah, I think he is the key.
Unfortunately.
I'll tell him bye. Beep boop boop.
Where are you going?
Whose turn is it?
Who
Are you
kills
just
the
gonna
thing?
shank it?
Morwen,
I'm not sure. It's not my turn.
Morwen, so it's Naia's
I-
turn.
Oh,
It doesn't
Oh,
matter because
no.
you're not actually in combat right now because he hasn't
Oh.
attacked you or made any.
Right.
So you can anyone can. Oh, he has Twitch inspiration. That's nice. He's gonna roll.
Oh.
you're
inside.
making us feel even worse.
This is so much more fun than trying to kill you with bad guys. He didn't understand. I rolled a 4.
I'm gonna
I am
walk
just
up
gonna
to
say
it and
blissfully unaware.
Yeah, is there? I will look for a
touch his head
key.
and
Is there a
cast Shock and
key?
Grasp.
Oh no.
What? What did you do? Shock and grasp.
Shock and grasp.
Make an attack roll.
I assume you have advantage because it is entirely made of metal.
Yeah.
Shock
it is
and Grasp
metal.
says
So
you
whatever-
have
yep,
advantage if you attack
It
someone
is
wearing
metal.
metal armor.
26.
Yeah. Yeah, that hits.
13 points of lightning damage.
Cool. So it watches Bombah come up to it, and it goes, and Jobin, you can hear it going, "Oh, hello, Tortle man. you look very... And then Bombah reaches out and touches it, and it just shatters into gears and tiny bits of metal all over the room. Zook just turned the realm off and goes back to the library.
Does the crystal at least light up?
Crystal lights up and the portcullis opens. But I hope you feel really bad about yourselves.
I do! I feel terrible!
So take it back to Zook.
Can I fit Beat Boop in my bag of holding?
Beat Boop
Bits.
in the bag.
He had 5 hit points.
Oh my goodness.
Zook can have a puzzle, it's fine.
So you can spend some time to pick up all the bits and put them in your bag of holding if you want.
I will
It's more than one
Naia,
thing.
can you please?
If we all work together, how long would it take?
And are we
I
gonna
am
get?
conscious of that
Take it up.
portcullis.
Is this gonna count as like a hitchhiker?
Make... there is no sentience left in this thing. It is bits of metal. It's like...
We
Yeah.
need to go.
You can
We
make
need to go.
I
investigation
will
checks
take.
if you want
I
to.
have a spare favor from the lady still. I will take it and use it to get my pardon if I have to.
I'm just conscious of that portcullis coming back
Yeah.
down as all.
Yeah,
Because
I'm
it's
walking
up
through it
closes.
already.
Okay.
Yeah.
If you are trying to pick up bits, make an investigation check.
I will help, but I am keeping an Evie is keeping an eye on that door, on that
Yep.
portcullis. The moment it starts to move, I
Natural
abandon what I'm
20
doing and
for
go through.
24.
Natural 20. Okay. Murmur
dirty
apparently
20.
is very focused on this task and manages to find.
Yeah.
You're pretty sure
31.
you found all the bits,
Thank you.
and you put it into your bag.
And
Very
we're
quickly
off.
too. And you're off.
Yeah.
All right. Cool. Through the thing.
Hmm.
Oh, I love that I traumatized you with a 5 HP monster.
Yes. Yep.
That's so sad.
Well, you guys deal with the big guys so quick and easy. Got to make it worthwhile, right? All right. So you find some stairs going downstairs. Are you going down them?
On the stairs.
Cool. Wow. Bombah's off. He's
Bombah's
like, right, we're
speed
done.
run. Yeah.
Let's go. All right. So you could go down the stairs with no particular issues, and I need a marching order for what order you're going into. Actually, I don't think I do. Hang on, let me have a look.
Would it just be the same marching order
Oh
as
yeah,
before?
yeah. So what marching
Oh,
order are
okay.
you going down the stairs in? Bombah, and then
Naia
Naia?
can go.
And
He's
then
not gonna
Jobin.
carry Jobin anymore. He can.
Yeah.
Jobin, are you walking
Yeah,
on
I'll just,
your feet behind Naia?
I'll just follow Naia.
And then
Then
Morwen.
Harper.
Harper.
Morwen,
Yeah.
then
And
Harper.
Harper and then Murmur.
Harper, then Murmur. Okay, cool.
Yeah, Murmur's going to
Alright.
look like Indiana Jonesing it under the portcullis.
You walk down the stairs and you find yourselves in a room where a fight has clearly very recently transpired. This room has a lot of vegetation in it, partially growing out of the walls, partially growing in pots. There are 3 corpses of what look like hags in the room, and it looks like there has been a big fight. And on the opposite side, you can see a green door that is ajar. And you can hear, coming through the door, the sound of voices, but you can't make out what noises what they're saying.
Can I get closer to the door and make it out?
We're gonna take a break at this point.
Yep.
And come back to this situation that you are walking in on after the break.
Okay.
So, whew. Oh, look, Rex has won the giveaway. Just for
So
something
many
new and different.
surprises.
Which means Ursa, of all people, has this magic gem appear in his
Oh, no.
hut that he's not going to
Oh,
understand.
That's alright.
least it
Well,
wasn't
we're
the
talking
pirates
through it
from
again,
us.
like when the lily pad showed up.
It's just-
I'll,
It's just a purdy rock, it's fine.
Yeah.
our giveaway during the break is any notebook, any of the Sparabel notebooks from I looked around like I had some, but I can't find any. From our Redbubble store, so you can get any of our designs on the cover of a spiral-bound notebook. Adam will be doing some marble races in the break for the winner of that, and we will be back in 10-15 minutes to see what happens through this green door. It's going to be an interesting time. Don't go anywhere. We will see you very soon. Hello, humans of the internet. Welcome back to this Gallant Horde adventure, where these lovely people are going to try to save the day. So, you have fought you have destroyed some things. Some of them did not fight back. And you find yourself in a strange room full of foliage and some dead bodies, and a slightly ajar door at the other end. What would you like to do?
I was gonna make my way over to the door and just listen on the other side, because we heard voices on the other side, I think.
You did. Make a perception check for me, please.
I will give myself guidance. That is a 23.
Yep, you can definitely hear what sounds like a man's voice, in conversation with another voice, that is harder to identify. They're not talking loudly. It's quite like they're obviously close to each other. And it appears to be a, what the fuck do we do now kind of conversation. There's a lot of horror in their voices.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
This might be who we're looking for.
Yeah, Harper will just kind of look back over at the rest of the group and just like motion with their head like let's go.
Lead the way.
All right.
Yep. Harper will push the door open.
Okay. Are you attempting to be quiet as you do this?
I don't think we want to surprise them.
Yeah.
Okay.
I think we're not attempting to be quiet, but we're also like not brandishing weapons openly.
Right.
I think.
Exactly.
Cool. Yep. So you open the door and you see a human man, with a sword in his hand, and beside him is a kind of lizard-looking guy.
Okay.
And he immediately turns and he goes, "Who's that? What do you want?" And he's like holding his sword up, like, "I'm gonna fuck you up."
Harper just looks to Morwen and Murmur.
Oh, the talker, right? I did not prepare anything for this. I probably should have.
Someone better do something.
Yeah. We're here to help. We heard about the curse, and we have been sent to do what we can.
Help me?
Help stop the curse.
Who are you?
My name's Starshine. What's your name?
Artus.
Artus Cimber.
Maybe.
We've been sent to help you.
Well, in that case, you're late. And he turns back to what he was doing.
Doesn't
Just
look
two? Hmm? What did we miss?
Yeah,
Are you coming down into the room, or are you just standing at the doorway?
Yeah.
Okay.
Now come
Doesn't
down.
look like we're late.
Alright.
We're here.
Alright, so what you see in this room
Better late than never, right?
is it's a weird fucking place, man. Let me
Held
show
yourself well
you.
in that last room, though.
What's that?
You must have held yourself well in that last room, from what we can see.
Like I said, you're late.
Better late than never. We're here.
You're just
help you
early.
more now.
You're just early.
What is it? A wizard is never late. He arrives precisely when he means to.
I believe it's a witch, but yes.
No, Gandalf.
Oh, yeah. Sorry, I was thinking of Granny Weatherwax. I think she says a similar sort of thing.
She's a sorcerer as well, yeah.
This is what you
Oh,
see.
Oh,
Jiminy.
sweet Jesus.
So, Artus and his buddy are standing at the foot of the stairs, like they've obviously fought their way through the previous room and they've gotten here.
Mhm.
Hanging from the ceiling is a large, terrifying baby kind of
Okay.
creature
Uh-huh.
attached to wires and things. At least one of you has seen one of these before.
Oh, was this
We
on
see it
the ship?
Mhm.
No.
no?
This
Was it in a jar?
This
Yeah.
is
In the jar
that
outside.
mage.
one of
Yeah,
the
the mage tower.
Yeah.
So I think most of us have
It was the
seen this
brain
game.
that was on the
I can't
ship.
remember
Yeah,
who was,
okay.
who was
Yeah.
who was on that mission,
Yeah, we
but
just,
yeah,
like,
some of you have
First
definitely
mage tower. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, we saw that jar and noped the hell out of it.
He definitely has what looks like an umbilical cord that is reaching down into a jar
Vessel?
of something that is being held between three arms. And below all of this contraption is a gigantic pool of lava.
Okay.
Because anything else would have been too easy, right?
Yeah.
What is holding the creature up?
It seems to be attached to the ceiling in some way. Hard to
In a
say.
tent.
It's
I
kind of
assume, I assume my sword is completely screaming at me right now, Jax.
what does your sword scream about?
Fiends, demonic,
No,
or her. Okay.
no,
So,
no.
so would
This-
Naia
this-
remember what people told her on the? I don't remember, but would Naia remember what people said about the thing in a jar on the Archmage's tower? I got
I'm
a
not
19.
I'm not sure
for-
that anyone really knew much. All you
Just
knew
that
was
it was
that
the
it
first
was
thing.
it was not nice, and it was bad enough that I think Harper mentioned it to the lady when you went back.
Yeah, Harper mentioned it to the lady.
Yeah.
Harper was
Zook have
freaked out
mentioned
by it.
anything-
Yeah.
What's that?
Would Zook have mentioned anything about it to us in his tours of the tower that Boomba had made?
Not that tower. You're
Not that
thinking
tower,
of-
the first
no.
tower.
It was the one with the person who was doing experiments.
Yeah, Further the
I don't
Void.
think
The
you
one
were
we
with
lost
us,
Evie.
Joanna.
Yeah. She was the
Okay.
crazy one with the little squeaky voice.
Yeah, okay.
I'm just trying to hang on 1 second. Let me see if it tells you what he's. Oh, he's just floating, it turns out.
Of course.
Okay.
So are the tentacles holding up this pot in the middle, or the metal beams?
The metal beams are holding the pot up in the middle. The tentacles are coming out of it.
Okay.
And they're
How big
kind
are
of
these metal
flaily.
beams?
They don't seem very happy at the moment. Like
Okay.
something is aware that someone is here that shouldn't be here.
And these
Okay.
big dudes on the
I want to
side.
talk to Artus still when you guys are. I want to
Yeah.
finish talking to
these-
him.
Yeah, there are two large clay-looking creature beings on either side as well that are just standing there at the moment.
Good times.
Artus,
Yes, yes.
we've been sent to help, and our benefactor knows of an item that you have that they are very interested in, and we would like to retrieve that item.
Which
Or-
item?
It's the Ring of Winter,
Now, why would I give you that?
because we can help you stop this.
Do you have any idea how powerful that ring is?
I do.
There is exactly one person I would give this ring to.
Who's that?
And that person is not called Starshine.
What is that person called?
You help me deal with this, and maybe I'll tell you. If we're alive at the end of it.
Maybe.
Maybe.
Don't even get a persuasion roll or anything. It's the one thing she's really good at.
You can make a persuasion roll with disadvantage, given that he
Yeah.
has protected this item for
Yeah.
100 years.
Yeah, that's not good. It's only a 16.
How do these two people look? Are they pretty beaten up, or are they looking pretty svelte and strong?
No, they look like they've had some fights getting here. They're definitely not at full strength.
Do you guys mind? I might try to heal these guys if they'll let me.
I think it's
before
probably a
we-
good idea.
Yeah, if we end up coming to a fight.
Can I heal you? I'll help.
Oh, that would be
Some
great.
wounds?
Our healer didn't make it.
Oh. Stand
So
by.
this-
I will sort that out.
This thing that's hanging in the center, you said it's supported by metal bars. How large are those metal bars?
And what kind of metal are they?
I mean, you would have to. Hang on. I've got so many things open. This is what happens when you don't make shit up for yourself. You have to read other people's instructions. Okay. It does not say. It just says that they are big.
Brad.
Wide
Brass.
enough that medium or small creatures can walk along them without difficulty. There we go.
Mm.
However, they are over lava. Just going to remind you of that fact.
So do you have a strategy? Do you have something that you know will
The
work better
tentacles
than
are-
other
Are
things?
getting agitated.
Mm-hmm.
My strategy was hit it till it dies. Unless you have
Okay,
a better
we-
plan.
That works for me.
And the tentacles are attached to the thing in the center?
Correct.
Harper?
Yep.
Do you have disintegrate?
Morwen does.
Morwen?
Yay,
we can-
that's worked so well for me
Take
forever.
If we can each take out
You
a
all hear a
pillar?
noise that goes.
I'm gonna cast Crown of Stars.
Um.
Yeah, I got disintegrate.
Just,
Yeah,
just
I'm
real
ca-
quick.
Yeah.
It feels like
I
things are about to
need-
pop off, so I'm casting Crown of Stars to get it up, and it just lasts for an hour.
So
And
Naia's
I
gonna
will
use.
cast mirror image.
Naya was gonna use the staff of healing to do mass cure wounds. So if anybody needs, there's 34 points.
I don't think mine can
Healing.
heal. The ones I took in the beginning?
No, that's
Well-
off your max. They can't
Yeah.
heal.
Yeah,
They can't heal.
I didn't think so.
But if there was
However-
any other damage, but it was mostly for those two guys. I
Yeah.
don't know how much more they
They
need.
will definitely take that 34.
Do
because
they need
they're-
another?
Hard to say. But you're hearing weird voices in your head, so.
Okay. Well, at
Um,
least they have 39 more.
Are you in the positions
You
that
said the
you would
voices
be
are
in
in
at
our
this
head?
time? No. They're just like.
I was gonna
Yeah.
say voices in our
No, no,
head.
no.
We all have
No.
mind blank.
Sorry,
Mind
that was just me
shield.
being dumb. Are you in the position you would be in right now?
Well, Naya's
I
not
am.
keen after getting blasted by a dragon to all be in a hallway.
Yeah.
So,
No, Harper would be
she
spreading
would
out a little
fan
bit.
out,
What are these things?
They're big
play people.
beings. It is unclear at this point whose side they are on because nobody's asked.
Okay.
They're just standing there at the moment. So, in that case, Naia, because you're healing people, this guy is going to fling something at you. Would a 22 hit you?
Yeah, what guy? The dead baby thing, or like the spaghetti arms,
The
or
dead
the
baby. The dead baby thing.
Okay.
So,
All right, yeah, that hits.
you watch as a blast
Can I
of
use my reaction and
I
cast
see. Caster.
Silvery Bar?
What does that do?
It makes them re-roll,
Okay.
and they have to use the lower roll.
Can you just make a... No, actually, don't worry about it. Alright, that's probably not going to hit then. That's a 17.
That would miss.
Okay. So, this blast of cold heads straight towards Naia, and Bombah just kind of waves a hand, and it just veers off and slashes against the back wall. And Artus and his friend both turn to it and goes, I think it's tired of waiting. I'm going to
Yeah.
ask you all to roll initiative at this point, please. I've pre-rolled everyone on this map who's not you guys, because otherwise it would take me 5,000 years.
It's a little better than I usually do.
So, because I've seen this thing before, is it undead? Do I know that?
I can't remember
Or-
if you knew that.
Hmm.
Like, you've seen it, but I don't know if you know anything beyond what you learned from that.
I mean, it is important, even if Harper doesn't know. I need to know because I do extra damage to undead.
Oh, yes. Well, it is.
Yeah.
So if it
Well-
doesn't matter whether Harper knows, then yes, it's undead.
Yeah. Yeah, the boon of Fibitha, I think, gives me
Oh, that's
extra
probably
2d6
why.
radiant damage.
Oh, yeah. All right.
Yeah.
Over 20.
Natural 20 for 22.
Nice. Anyone else? Cool. Over 15?
16.
16.
I'm going to assume Jobin is the Dexy one.
I
Out
would
of you two.
assume.
Probably. Yeah.
Over 10?
14?
Over 5? Wow. Murmur? Bombah?
Oh, wait,
I'm
no,
sorry.
7.
11.
11? That's over 10, Bombah.
It is.
Math is hard when you're stressed, Jax.
Sorry, Murmur, what was yours? 7.
Yeah.
Wow. Cool. Alrighty. Well, in that case...
And that's with a plus 6
I do
to
have one
initiative.
question for you, Jax.
Yes.
I know you pre-rolled all your monsters and everything, but can I use my portent to give the big, ugly baby thing in the middle a 1 for its roll for its
Sure.
initiative?
That's really funny, because I did in fact roll a 1 for its initiative.
Oh,
But yes, you can use that portent for that.
Yay.
Because you
Yep.
didn't know that.
I didn't. So it's going last.
Yep, it is.
Maybe.
Alright.
You put it up there. I made a sandwich. Thank you, love.
Okay. So, Harper. You watched this thing shoot a ray of cold at Naia once she started healing people. What would you like to do?
So for my bonus action, I will fire a star at it from Crown of Stars.
Okay.
And I'm trying to do math, and math is hard. 21 plus 6 is 27, plus 7 is 34, plus 2d6. Where my d6s have vanished. Plus 10, 44 points of radiant damage.
Radiant
That's
damage.
Radiant damage.
Okay.
And does it take like I would expect it to?
What did you say? 34.
44.
And it's all radiant.
All radiant, so it's
Oh, yeah.
34 from the Crown of Stars radiant, and then 2d6 from the Boon radiant, so
It
44.
takes... This clearly really fucking hurts this guy. More than you would
Interesting.
expect.
Okay, so some of us that were on that mission and have that boon, would we notice that? Do you want me to roll something to see if I get
I mean,
that?
What is
Perception.
It's clearly more damage than Crown of Stars normally.
Right,
Well, yeah,
but,
but also how many times have they seen
Perception
Crown of Stars?
18.
Yeah,
Morwen
okay.
has it as the spell, so
Yeah.
I would say yes.
Yeah.
Then you're definitely aware
Okay.
of that.
cool.
I'm glad
I
you
didn't
went
think this
first.
far ahead. And then I'm going to send Evie over to Jobin, and I'm going to, for my action, I'm going to cast Greater Invisibility and have Evie deliver the spell.
Okay.
Because it is a touch spell, so Jobin is now just invisible.
Jobin's actually invisible, not just
Yes.
really well hidden as usual. Cool. Jobin, you're
Go
invisible.
nuts! And then I'm just gonna go like, ah, that's my turn.
Okay.
Aw.
I'm particularly fond of the creepy noise. Alright. He has legendary actions, so we should do some of
Yay.
Oh no, that wasn't
Ah,
a saving throw,
fuck.
damn. Oh. Wait a second. Hold up.
Mm-hmm.
Just a minute.
Did you cast Greater Invisibility, you said?
Yeah, greater.
Does that mean-
Lucky,
does that mean I can do anything different?
lucky. Okay.
You can do spells and attack
I can
and
do
not
stuff
be
and then
revealed,
not be
right?
not invisible.
Yeah,
Yes.
Yeah.
you are just invisible
Just
for a
stay
minute,
invisible.
no matter what you do, or until I lose
Okay.
concentration.
All right.
Okay.
Well, that hurt. So he's going to throw some cold at you, Harper. Because ow, that sucks. How do you feel about a 26?
That's fine.
No
It's a
big
spell,
whoop.
isn't it? Is this a spell?
Yeah.
Cool.
It is.
I have resistance to the damage.
Alrighty. Here it comes. Here's some cold damage for you. Oh, that's not very good. God damn it. It's only 22.
Okay, so
I didn't roll
11
very nice
points.
damage on that. Alrighty. Now, it is the turn of the two big clay guys. Good news, they're on your side. Artus brought him with him.
Oh, good.
Ooh.
However, they're not very useful right now. Because they can't do shit from here. You know, they have no ranged things. So they're gonna just step kind of here and here to try and fend
Just
off
protect
tentacles
us.
from people. Yeah.
Yeah. Nice.
Artist himself. I rolled really good initiative, you guys, for all the good guys. He is gonna... What can you do, buddy? He's very focused on the task, so he is going to... Oh, wait, what does that do? That's probably quite nice. No. Sorry. Sorry. Running too many things. He is going to actually just run across this thing here towards the center of the thing and try not to fall into the lava, buddy. Because you've got to do a dex save for that. Oh no.
Guess if he dies in the lava, it's easier for
I'm
us to
going to
get
port
the
that if you had
ring.
the 21 on that roll.
He had a nat 20 on the roll. You're giving him the nat
Yeah,
20.
that one. Yeah.
Okay. Well, then he does not fall into the lava. He's going to go right up to that center thing and he's going to... I guess just start stabbing it with his stabby thing. Yeah, he totally hits it. Good job, buddy. Like screaming in a very impressive, you know, like he's clearly a little unhinged right now, is what I'm getting at.
Mhm.
And again, that one does not hit. That one just glances off the glass. Okay, that's him. Jobin.
So how high is this thing floating off of the lava?
It says the ceiling is 30 feet high. So
And
it's
it's just
probably like
30
10,
feet?
15 feet above the lava.
Okay. So, Jobin would like to use his tattoo to cast telekinesis and try to shove it down into the lava.
The big baby monster.
Yeah.
Okay. How does telekinesis work?
So I just read it.
1,000
it's a strength
pounds.
saving throw versus my
Oh,
spell
okay.
DC. So
Alright.
I think that's what it is.
Alright.
Can I
That is
give
a...
it no?
Is that the right way?
I was going to ask if I could use my portent, but I already used a portent this round, so I
Oh,
don't think I can
yep.
use another one.
No. That was a 18.
DC 19.
Woo-hoo. Okay. It is attached to things, so it's like...
Okay.
I would say you can push it in, but it will bounce back again. So it will take damage from the
Okay.
lava, but it won't stay in the lava.
Okay.
Because it's going to be... Yeah. Does that...
That's cool.
Yep.
Yeah, that's like a bouncy ball. Keep shoving
Okay.
it in.
Yeah, pretty much. Okay, so lava damage. I have that one here too for when people fall into it. Oh shit, that's a lot of fire damage, motherfucker. Okay. That's a lot. That's a lot. It's meant to be hard, you guys. Okay.
Yep.
And then you put an undead thing in front of me, and I'm really good at dealing with undead. It's like the one thing I do well.
Shh, I'm mathing. 40. That's 60 points of fire damage.
Ooh, nice.
How was it
Okay.
looking after being blasted with a star and dunked in the lava?
It's not very happy about that. It's not very happy about that. That's bad. It's also really confused because it can't see Jobin. Does it have true sight? Do you have true sight, buddy? Oh, look, it can see Jobin.
Okay.
Ah, fuck.
So is that my action? So then since I just shot it with fire, I'll shoot firebolt as well. See if I
Okay.
can.
Cool.
That's not very good at all. That's
It's a giant baby hanging in the air. It does not have high AC.
15.
Yes, that hits.
All right. And so that's 22. 22 points of fire damage.
Okay.
And maybe I'll step away if he saw that was me.
Well, I'm not sure you can tell that he knows you're there.
Oh, okay.
It's
Then,
not the most expressive of creatures.
Okay. Then no, he would stay there then. He wouldn't.
Yeah.
Would have noticed.
Okay.
He thinks he's invisible.
He sure does. Naia.
I mean, he is invisible.
Yes.
He thinks that nobody perceives him. Yes.
Yeah.
So Naya's probably laughing to herself because she knows that Jobin's tattoo is on his ass. And that it looks like the eagle fang thing. So once she collects herself, she would cast Flame Strike, spending a sorcery point so it does all radiant damage.
Okay.
So that's a dexterity save of 21.
Oh yeah, he's real Dexy, this guy.
Right.
So Dexy. Oh wait, I can't even roll 21. He has a negative dex because baby hanging in the air.
So that would be 33 points of radiant damage.
Cool.
And then she's going to follow up with a Sacred Flame. So assuming he fails that as well for another 30 points of radiant damage.
Okay. He is extremely hurt. Extremely hurt. That's you?
Yeah, that's her.
Cool. He's gonna use a legendary action because let's face it, he doesn't. That's sad. He's gonna wail. You'll hear this wail like a baby, but wrong. I need you all to make a Constitution saving throw, please,
Fighting
all
a
of you.
mandrake.
including that is like a mandrake. Oh no.
Artus's friend and Morwen at +5.
Okay.
Oh, nice.
Well then, the little lizard guy saves. I think these guys are.
Oh, I have
25
advantage
then.
because I have advantage against effects by undead.
Oh, yep. You do in that case. Oh no. All right.
Oh, that's good.
So Artus has. I don't know what to use. Let's use this. And one
Which
of
one
these
was it again?
guys-
Constitution. I think.
Constitution saving
you.
throw. The DC is 19.
I'm fine. Well,
25.
Did
I'll-
anyone
17.
fail? You take a level of exhaustion
Oh boy.
just from hearing it, which means you have disadvantage on ability checks. Until you have a long rest. Morwen, you're up.
Crown of Stars on the baby.
Mhm.
23 to hit.
Yep.
30 radiant.
He falls into the lava. Shatters into just the bits. Sorry, I removed the thing, and now you can see the original map one. But is just falls into the lava, and there's a beat And while it's doing this, Artus is still just stabbing at this thing.
Okay. I am.
Oh yeah, switching
And
tactics.
as that happens, you see sorry, one sec. Appearing on the other side of the lava, on the little ledge, a tall, shadowy figure screaming in anger.
So my
He
bonus
has
action.
A skull for a face, and a staff in his hand that has a skull on the end of it. And he looks even more awful than Harper's Lich did.
What is it with high stakes missions and liches?
You all wanted to turn this into a death
Yes,
mission. Here we
yes.
are. Okay. It's
So
bad
I will-
Skeletor. It is, in fact, Skeletor. No.
Bonus action. I will use a sorcery. Well, I think I need to use 6 sorcery points to throw another star at that guy for 31 to hit.
That hits.
And with a star, and that's 26 radiant damage to him. And that's
Okay.
a 6th level spell, so that cost me 6. No, it only cost me 1 to make it a bonus action.
Cool.
I'm spending
Alright.
a sorcery point, and that's my turn.
Okay. It is now his turn, so that was quite well timed. He is going to.
No, it costs 2. Okay.
Oh.
Let me make sure. All right.
That's interesting. Well, Morwen, you just threw things at him.
I did.
He is going to
Hi.
curse you.
Okay.
Curse you! I need a Constitution saving throw, please.
Okay. 19.
That fails.
With your +5, darling.
I have inspiration,
You also have a +5 from being in Murmur's aura.
so that's a 24 then.
That succeeds.
Okay.
Okay. In that
Blows
case,
Murmur a kiss.
he is going to
Love me a paladin.
throw a.
What the lich?
That was my angry lich noise. Did you like it? He's going to attack Artus, who's trying to fuck with his souls. That is going to be. What is your thing? Oh shit!
Thingy
A
thing?
lot. He's definitely going to hit him.
Okay.
How many? Oh shite!
2 stars.
That's not the right spell. There we go. I was like, how is that so high? It's a cantrip. It was the wrong one. Is how. So many dice, you guys. Okay. Oh shit. Okay. And he's gonna have to make a dex save to not fall into the lava. And he's exhausted, so he does it at a disadvantage. Artus
Oh no.
falls. I rolled a
Oh
5.
dear.
Feather fall?
Okay,
Like
so he will burn slightly slower now.
Oh, is he not? Oh, I thought he was higher up. Sorry.
I mean, yeah, but he's falling into the lava. So unless you can
Oh.
stop him from falling into the lava, it's not
No.
the fall that's the problem. It's the lava that's the
It's
problem.
the lava.
You can get him out of the lava.
You can get him out of the lava on your turn, maybe.
Okay. Yeah, I'll still cast it so he doesn't go right in. So.
Okay. He is still going to take a shit ton of lava damage, though. Not as much as the other guy did. But yeah, he's burning in the lava right now. He's like over here. Bombah.
All right. I I want to try a thing, and you can tell me if I can do this thing or not.
Mm-hmm.
But Boomba is going to run towards the edge, jump over, and reach out to grab him, and hopefully cast Dimension Door before he hits the lava.
So he doesn't take the damage. That's your plan.
That's my
feather
plan.
falling. Alright, alright. I'm gonna say athletics or acrobatics to try and jump and catch him to like football tackle him out of the air.
Athletics, acrobatics. Oh, they're the same. And I'm going to use a luck point.
You also have Twitch Inspiration as well if you want to use that instead.
Can I use Twitch Inspiration then? Because I went from a
Sure.
5 to a 2. So let's see what this one is. That's a 4, so...
And you also have Fortune's Favor if you want to really push your luck.
Yeah.
Do you
Sure,
want to save
why
this
not?
guy?
That's a 15.
Okay.
I mean,
And you
it's
got your
easier-
inspiration back.
Wow.
Easier to
Bends
save
the-
him
the
and dig a ring out of
Fragments
lava.
of reality
Mhm.
repeatedly to make this work.
I mean,
but you do
that's
manage.
such a Bombah thing to do.
It is. You do manage to grab this guy and Dimension Door. Where are you going?
We are going back up.
I'll give him his hit points back because you got him before he hit the lava. Where are you going? Where your
let's-
guy is? There.
Actually, let's go... Let's go over here and have him behind me.
Okay.
Or next to me, I guess.
This is a like balcony sticking out of the wall. So you're elevated now.
So I'm above the guy below me.
Correct.
Okay,
Okay.
that's fine.
That's you.
That was...
I would say it's
That-
you. That's you.
Yeah,
It was a lot.
yeah.
This brings us to his little buddy down here. Who is
Hopefully that
going
was
to...
some goodwill for dealings later.
He is going to... How far can you go, mate? Standard amount of farness. So he is going to... dash to get in this guy's face. But he can't do anything because that's his turn. Murmur!
Okay, so I am going to go fly up to whoever that is. And I'm really annoyed because I pre-rolled this and I was really looking forward to do this to the baby because it would have been really impressive. But I pre-rolled my 2 attacks for a natural 20 for 28 and a 22.
Yep, those both hit.
Nice.
So, and also, I did a 26 on my perception when Harper did their attack. So would I have noticed the additional
The
damage?
radiant.
That was the baby.
Because because I've got it all noted.
Imagine-
I've got it all noted down, so I can snap it out.
Yeah.
Don't worry.
I imagine something with a skull for a head kind of radiates undead energy, though.
Yeah. He's definitely undead, but the extra radiant was on the creature, the terrifying baby creature, not on this creature.
Yep. Okay. So my first one, my crit.
Yep.
I'm gonna put a 4th level smite into it for 14 slashing, 81 radiant, and then 15 damage on the Fib of the Void boon.
Okay, what's the total? None of those matter to me, so tell me again.
Calculator.
Lot.
Or just
You
tell me
see,
the
you
numbers
see
and I can...
14, 15,
wait.
and 81, right? That's 110.
So 81, 96.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Wow.
10.
Wow! Murmur! Jesus. Yep, okay. Toast, Angel.
And then the second one is a
Make
lot
less
more
of his jokes,
manageable.
I'll get into trouble.
Second one's a lot more manageable for a total of 20.
Okay. I can do that math. Alright. Cool. That's you? think it's definitely time for some legendary actions, don't you?
Of course. Yeah.
So, since you're now right there in front of him, he's going to reach out and grab hold of you, Murmur.
Also, with my last level up, I took the slasher feat, and because I hit him with a critical, he is now attacking until the start of my next turn with disadvantage.
Wow. That is a 18?
Misses.
Ah! Balls! Alright, that was just his legendary action, so that's not helpful to me. Oh, you're dead. Bye-bye, baby guy. You didn't do much. Harper, we're back to you.
Alright. I'm going to send a star at the big jar of souls, I guess. Because everyone else seems to have the lich under control.
Is that an attack roll, or is it like...
Yes.
Yes. Okay.
That is a 22 to hit.
That will hit, yes.
And then that is 37 points of radiant damage from the star.
Okay.
Did it seem to do much to it?
Yeah, it does seem to do stuff to it. I need something to put there so that I can make it do the maths for me. I know what I'll do. Yeah. I just can't do this maths by myself. That's stupid. It seems to have done a lot more damage than Artus hitting it with his knife did, anyway.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm going to assume, being a cauldron sort thing, it fails dex saves.
I would assume so, since it can't dodge.
Yeah.
I'm
just
say
gonna.
Yes.
Okay. I'm gonna cast just a first level catapult at it and see if it does anything.
Okay.
So that is 16 points of magical bludgeoning damage.
I'm gonna assume it does. Magical bludgeoning damage.
Yes.
Yep. How much did you say? Sorry? 16.
16.
Alright.
Alright. Now that I know it works, I can upcast it later. I
Yep,
didn't want to waste. I didn't want to waste a higher level spell slot in
That's
case
fair,
it didn't
that's
work.
Smart. That's smart.
Yeah.
Alright.
And yeah, that's my turn. I'm just gonna stay there behind this big giant thing.
As you hit it with things, one of those tentacles is going to react and hit you back. Or try to. So it is going to reach out at you, Harper, which you are within range of it, and attempt to smack you with a tentacle because you're hurting it. That is a 22 to hit.
Yes. Yes.
Cool. So it's going to bludgeon you, and then it's going to try to pick you up. So I'm going to need a strength check from you to avoid that picky up business.
I don't like that. So how much damage was it?
I'm rolling it still.
Okay. That's a natural 20 for 20.
23 points of bludgeoning damage.
Okay, I am resistant, so that is halved.
So, oh no, yep, I was thinking of the wrong number. Yep, okay, so you managed to avoid it grabbing hold of you.
Oh, good.
Which is lucky.
Yeah.
Alright.
I'm not very strong.
Cool. That's you. This gladiator's gonna smack the tentacle because it's right next to it. But it's not gonna smack the tentacle. It's gonna wave its sword in the tentacle's direction. At least when I roll for the people on your side, I'm just as terrible.
Consistency is key, right?
Yeah. Artus is going to... I mean, he just has one thing he wants to do. So he is going to try again. Oh, he doesn't fall into the lava this time. He's going to go over here. And he's going to hit it with his knife. He is going to hit it with his knife. And then the tentacles are going to try to hit him with the knife. So that is... He does do a bit of damage to it. And now the tentacles going to try to... No, I rolled a nat 1 on tentacles. So Artus goes running across the thing, much more dexily than the last time when he fell off. And he's going to stab his knife into the thing, and the tentacle like whips at him, and he ducks out of its way as it flies over his head. Jobin!
Jobin is gonna step forward to here, and he's gonna cast Shadow Blade at 4th level. And he's gonna... His gloom sword will appear, and he's gonna chuck it at this bad guy that's next to Murmur.
He's throwing the sword at him.
Throwing the sword, yes.
Okay.
So
Yep.
he's within 20 feet, so it should be a hit. Yeah. So, all right, and then it was 29 to hit.
Yep.
And then that's so 10 points. No, sorry. Well, I guess it was 10 points of psychic damage, and then the other 49 points would be it's a short sword, so piercing.
Oh, piercing. Is it magic? Yes, because
it's a magical sword.
Shadow thingy. The
You
first
would
one
also
said
get
was
sneak attack from this because I think it's a finesse weapon.
Psychic.
Yeah, so that's the...
Okay.
That's
He's
the 49
he's
points.
in melee with an ally as well.
Good news. He takes all the damage. Just give me a total.
59.
Cool.
Nice.
Awesome.
Rogues, man.
And I'll just step back again.
That's fair. Alrighty. Naia. Do I have another one? Oh, shit.
Uh-oh. It's not good.
I don't like that.
No. Carry on. Naia, your turn.
Okay.
So, what is? I'm sorry. What is that?
What is what?
That's
The
Artus.
circle and-
That's Artus.
oh,
he
so
is-
he hopped down from Bombah.
Yeah.
Yeah, so he ran along, because the two bars from the back come from that balcony part, and then the other one comes up from the floor. So he's run along the one where Bombah put him, and he's back at trying to destroy the jar.
Can she try and drop another flame strike, but position it?
So it hits the jar and not him.
Yeah, I don't know. It's a 20-foot circumference. So maybe if she put it like...
Yeah.
Well, but no, because she'd still...
Yeah, but if you put it like
Like the
here-ish,
center over... Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
you should be able to hit that and not hit any of your allies.
Okay, so it doesn't have to make a dex save because it's a jar, right?
It has no dex.
Okay,
It fails
so the
that
first...
save.
So the first bit is 15 points of radiant,
Okay.
and then she's going to transmute the second to be... Let's... Can't add. 11 points. She's going to try thunder damage,
Okay.
just because. And then she'll follow up with a sacred flame, I guess, at the lich guy.
Okay.
And that's a 21 dex save.
He is going to choose to make that save.
So she won't roll. And that's her turn.
Okay. Ring. You know what? I'm gonna try that thing on Murmur again before his turn comes around again. He's gonna reach out and touch you. Does he have disadvantage on attacks still for some reason?
And yep, until the start of my turn.
Okay. That was nearly very good. Nearly. It's a 17.
Not
That
good
misses
enough.
you, right? Cool. Alright. Morwen.
I'm going to throw another star at our Lich friend.
Mhm.
That's a 32 to hit, 40 radiant.
Yep. He's looking rough.
And does a 20 hit?
No.
Then I will luck. And, ooh, that was not good. So I will choose to use my Mandos, make it a 10, so it's a 23 to hit.
Okay. Yep.
And that's another 42 radiant.
Okay.
So Mandos and a bonus action. Okay. And you do all my things.
That's you.
2 of those. Yep.
All right. His turn. He is going to start by Murmur, you're right in his face. It's got to be you. I need you to make a Constitution saving throw, please.
Natural 20 for 35.
Nice.
Can you curse one of you, please? Fine, then he's going to hit you with his staff. No, he's not.
First when I showed up.
Sad. Bombah, you're up. He flails
Alright.
uselessly at the angel in his face, is what he does for his turn.
I'm going to look over to our friend Artur over here,
Artus.
and I'm going.
Artur's back around.
Artus.
Yeah, Artur
Artur.
trying to cause chaos. Artur.
Artus. And I'm going to tell him, I suggest you move so we can do what we need to do.
Yeah.
And I am going to cast Disintegrate at this walkway
Which
support bar
walkway?
thing.
Oh, the one
The
on the
one
other
on the
side.
other side.
Alright.
And because it is an inanimate object, it will disintegrate a 10-foot cube of whatever it is.
Yeah, I was looking at that.
Hang on. This thing has its own
Because it's
special
larger
fucking
than
shit,
small,
though.
or larger than large.
Okay. Yeah, I guess it does. Cool. Alright. In that case... So you're doing this now?
Yep. So I'm telling him he needs to move, and I'm
Okay.
going to disintegrate one side. It still has the other two to support it.
Yeah, you'd think, but this thing's
Yeah,
really
but it's
heavy.
gonna tilt. Yeah.
So as soon as that disintegrates and the one strut goes, the whole thing twists and falls into the lava, and Artus goes with it. Because the whole thing just collapses in. So you did kill the thing, but he's about to take a shit ton of lava damage.
Feather fall.
Okay, feather fall. Cool. The Lich is also really fucked up about this, by the way.
Yeah, that's alright. I don't care about the Lich. He's just going to be pissed off at me for the rest of my life.
26, 29. Alright, so he takes a bunch of damage as he falls into the lava. Anything else? Do you have a bonus action?
I still have movement.
And movement.
So, same thing as last time. I'm going to run and try and jump in to get next to him at least.
Mm-hmm.
Whether or not I can't do anything until my next turn, but
You have a
If he's
bonus
going-
action.
but I can't
And you
teleport us
can't
out as
no,
a bonus action.
No, you don't. You can't
So-
do that. So you're following him into the lava.
Yeah, I'm
Is that
following
what's
him
happening
in
right
to
now?
the lava.
Alright, then you're also going to take some lava damage.
That's fine. I dressed for the occasion.
Um, 45 points of fire damage from the lava.
Yep.
Okay, that's Bombah. This little guy watching this is also... Oh. No, he's just gonna hit the lich. He like yells. He screams in a language which I. Oh no, he doesn't speak. He just shouts, but shouting noises of dismay and concern about his friend who is now on fire. And then he's going to hit the lich with his sword. He's not going to hit the lich with that one. He is going to hit him with that one. Woo! Oh, you take extra damage because he's a baddie. "21 points of slashing damage on the lich. Who is holding on by a fucking fraction right now. Which brings us to Murmur. Who's gonna Paladin him, I imagine.
Yep.
Yay!
Yep.
2 attacks, 21 and 25.
Yeah, he's dead. He has 1 hit point left.
Yeah.
So Murmur just like wails on this guy with her awesome angel sword, and he just like shatters into bones all over the place.
Are
Harper,
we out of melee?
No, because Artus
Okay.
is dying. Harper, unless Murmur has something else.
That's why I was asking. I could do something.
Do you have
It's
something
my
else,
turn.
Murmur?
I was going just to fly over to the area where he was, and like I was gonna basically. Is he on the surface of the lava?
Yeah, they're both like in it, but only just. Him and Bombah are both now in the lava.
I'm
Wait.
going. So I got 90 feet of flying, so I'm going to swoop down and pull Artus out of the lava.
Okay, make a strength check for me.
Remember, I love you, but you're heavy, and you can get yourself out.
Yeah, that's fair.
21.
You managed to pull him out. Where are you putting him?
Just the nearest edge by where his golem friend is.
This side? Like there?
Yeah.
Cool. That's you?
That's me.
Alright, the clay gladiators are just gonna hang. Artus is gonna cough sadly. Jobin, do you want to do anything? Bombah is now in the lava, dying.
I will telekinesis Bombah out of the lava to the safety.
Alright.
That
In
works.
which case, you have broken the curse. The thing has... You kind of watch as it's like Raiders of the Lost Ark, but less scary. As these things fly out of the jar and just vanish into the ether. The Lich is dead. The Atropal is dead. What would you like to do?
Naia would give Artus a heal spell for 70 hit points.
Cool.
And Boomba, if you need it, she would do that.
I'm at
for you too.
185 hit points. I'm still fine.
Okay. Fine, yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
Alright. He kind of stands up and he goes, well, we probably would have died without you.
Probably.
Thank you for your help.
You said there was one person that you would listen to and request for the ring.
The stories say that the only person who can destroy it is the Summer Queen. But I'm pretty sure she's just a story.
The ring is real. Why couldn't she be?
Wow.
I promise you that she is real and that I can speak as an emissary for her. And I am going to cast... what is it called?
I don't know. What is it called?
Titania's Blessing. The flavored Armor of Agathis that we did.
Oh, yep. Yep.
That gives me the glowing, shimmering
Yep.
heat.
He kind of steps back. And he goes, well, that's convenient, isn't it?
Well, There are bigger things at work here.
So you show up in this place at this time looking for this
Mhm.
particular thing that I have, and you just happen to work for the one person who can destroy it. And you expect me to believe that?
It's not a coincidence. There's a plan.
Whose plan?
Her
She
plan.
just look at Bombah. Like,
Her plan.
yeah.
I mean, look at me. Fae and Angelkin normally don't get along, but here I stand next to him.
Bombah. Can you make a persuasion check with advantage, please?
Which one of us?
Bombah, because you're the one on
Yeah.
with glowing Summer Queen magic
Yeah.
right now.
That's a 17, but I'm going to use a luck point because I have it.
Okay.
And I still have Twitch inspiration, right?
You do, yes.
Oh boy.
All the things.
So that's an 18 plus 2, so 20.
He looks at you for a long time. And then he reaches out and he just kind of pokes the armor. It's warm.
It's warm.
She's pretty warm. Trust me, I've looked her way more times than I really want to count.
The stories say she just looks like a woman.
If she wants to.
She's the embodiment of summer. Do you think the summer is just a woman?
I have kept this item for 100 years to keep it out of getting in the wrong hands. And you want me to just hand it over to you because you say you work for the Summer Queen. This is an impressive display of whatever that is, but magic can be faked. You think I don't know that? I'm good at that.
What would it take to convince you?
I don't know. You need to be able to prove to me that she's real and you're taking this to her.
I have anything?
You know of her. Do you know what she is?
I know
Do you
that
know of
she's...
her, or what she is power or capable of?
I mean, only stories. I didn't even think she was real, and now you lot are telling me she is.
What stories have you heard?
That if you put the ring on her finger, it simply disintegrates, that she is the queen of the summer court of the Fae.
Do you believe that she has the power to grant wishes?
I mean, Archfey are tricky. Wishes are tricky. Maybe.
She is real and fighting against evil and corruption. And this is one of many things that we have done for her to tip the balance.
You have
Back
done a good
to-
thing here today, and that is the reason I'm still talking to you.
Mm-hmm.
And not just laughing at you and leaving. Which, by the way, if I leave without you, you're gonna have to fight your way out of here.
We have a way out, and the reason we're still talking to you is because we are fighting for the side of good. We could take it from you, but we're asking you to hand it to us. Because we are better than the other side.
Everyone thinks they're better than the other side.
I know.
Well, if you know of her and her story, then you also know of you should also know of him.
You know the other side.
As far as I'm concerned, this is the other side. He won't stay away, you know. He has a phylactery somewhere. He'll be back.
We have ways of dealing with that as well.
This isn't our first lich.
Yeah.
If you want this from me, you need to give me some evidence that she is who you work for. More than just clever tricks.
I could cast Zone of Truth, and I can't lie. Or we can't, like...
Now that is an interesting idea. Very well.
I would happily
She's
choose
super
to fail.
Yeah, Naia's super
Same,
uncomfortable
likewise.
with any of this stuff being shared, but
Right.
she would cast Zone of Truth if people wanted to continue, and he would know that it would be a
I know enough to know that Zone of Truth can be resisted.
And that you can choose not to. I choose not to.
I'd say that too in your position.
Do any of the ladies' boons have any symbology that might be associated with her?
All have some kind of symbol of the whatever mission they came from. The only one that has her son is the Save the Realm boon, which you would only have got if you got a level for that.
I
did not
have
get it.
that. I have that.
I mean, Murmur also has the sun tattooed on her, but anyone can get a tattoo.
Yeah.
Well, it's been a rough day. I might just head on home then.
You know that
Yeah.
What
we
would it
didn't.
take?
We didn't have to come here. We could have refused. We could have just not done so, not followed you in, waited for you to die, and then clean up after you. But we didn't. We came here with one goal in mind, which was to retrieve that ring, and it would have been much easier for us to just let you fall into the lava. But we didn't, because we are representing someone who does not condone that. We are fighting on the side of the Summer Queen, of someone who is fighting for life and good and everything that is right. And Harper will hold out the boons with the one with the symbol of the realm on it. This is her symbol. This is all I have to offer you in proof. But I hope that my word and this is in our actions.
Our actions.
Speak louder.
Make a persuasion roll with advantage, Harper.
Natural 20.
He takes the boons from you if you relinquish them.
I will.
And he has a look. And he like... Each one of these is something you did for her.
Yes.
Mhm.
And he hands them to his little buddy, who also takes them and flicks through them and then gives it back and kind of makes a noise that none of you understand. And he gives it back to you and he goes, huh. I really thought she was a story.
As did I.
He takes the ring off and hands it to you, Harper.
Harper will take it.
It should be destroyed.
I agree.
I really am grateful for your help here today. You have saved a lot of lives. Possibly including your own.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
Including my own.
I felt that curse land as soon as we arrived in Chult.
Mm-hmm.
Well, it's broken now. until he comes back and rebuilds it. That's a fight for another day.
Right now, we've won. For now.
And now it's in our realm of knowledge, so we can do
Exactly.
something about it before it gets to this point.
Well, thank you. And he turns and he walks up the stairs and his buddy follows him, and the two clay guys also follow him. He's going back to his
Okay.
mate. Are you following him, or what are you doing? You just hanging out here?
No, I think we're ready to go.
I think it's
We
time to
did
go
what we
home.
came to do. Yep. Go ahead,
Electrics.
Harper.
I have your dagger.
You see him turn as you all disappear. You're still invisible, by the way.
Yes.
It only lasts a minute, so I think during that
Okay, so no.
conversation it would have dropped, yeah.
Jobin pop back into existence.
Just a little hobbit shows up.
Yeah, he just like turns as you say that. Then you're gone into the throne room.
The other
And-
number I rolled on that dice was a 2, so it was a 2 and a natural 20.
Wow, lucky. It was such an impassioned speech that I gave you advantage, but you did well. It was a nice speech. Okay, so you are in the throne room, and she looks up and she goes, well, you're all alive. That's a good sign. How did it go?
As the Black Tricks would have been whispered,
Yeah.
Oh,
Murmur's learned how
Murmur,
to close her eyes.
Murmur.
Nice.
Yeah,
Whew. Okay.
surprisingly better than expected, and Harper will just hold out the ring.
She like takes a tray and just put it on the
Put
tray.
it on the tray.
Thank you. No, she doesn't say thank you. She doesn't do that. She puts it down beside her. Well, this brings all of you to the end of your contract with me. I know some of you intend to stay. Some of you intend to leave as soon as possible. I would like to call on you each one more time to help me with these seals that are keeping me out of my home. I would appreciate it if you would give some thought to what you might ask for in return. Unless, of course, you already owe me something, in which case we could be square. Does anyone have any thoughts on this at the moment? Or would you like some time to think?
I believe we've
I
already
do.
had this discussion, my lady.
Yes. Yes.
I would like some time.
All right. Morwen. I'm very glad you're not dead, because Gur would have been insufferable.
You're welcome.
You have done extraordinary work here today, and every other day that you have been in this realm. I am grateful for everything you have done for us. And I very much hope that this is not goodbye. Bombah.
Yes, I
Can
do
you-
have my request, my favor to ask in exchange for what I will be doing next for you.
Perhaps we could have this conversation once everyone else leaves.
Okay?
We'll leave.
All right. Unless anyone else has
I got
anything
people
else.
to kiss. I'm gonna get out of here.
Before Harper leaves, they will say to the lady, I would like to leave tomorrow, first light.
I thought as much. I'm sure
Morwen
your
will help
family
Murmur
will
out
be
the door.
very pleased to have you back.
And then Harper will leave.
Jobin,
Come on, Murmur.
is your request just a 25-course meal, dear?
That would be fine.
All right. Jobin, Murmur, Naia, are you leaving the room?
We head out, yeah.
Bombah,
Yes.
I made you a promise in exchange for your assistance.
Indeed.
She holds out the tray.
He walks up and slides it on his finger. And he's going to turn to her, and he's going to say, my request.
First, he's going to
First
make
is
a
going to make
save.
a save.
Hang on.
Suspicions confirmed.
I
need
saw
you to
that one
make-
coming.
Yeah.
We had this conversation in public,
Yeah.
so all you had to do was.
Yeah.
A lot of the new people didn't know, and I'm like, you'll see.
Yep.
Yep. I need
Just
to
everyone
find
in the chat going crazy.
What?
Oh,
So-
hang on. I'm trying to find the save. Wait. Charisma. Oh my god, they don't make it easy, do they? Let's make it a charisma. There we go.
Yeah, I believe it's a charisma.
Charisma save. Please.
Or versus charm, correct? Or I'm charmed. Isn't that what the ring does?
No, it's a compulsion.
Compulsion. So it's
Which
not
I-
a charm.
Don't think is a charm. Oh wait, no. You're right. Oh god, it's so vague because it's like it's not specific on the ring. Or maybe it is a charm. Does that give
Which-
you?
Mind blank makes me immune to charms.
Oh,
I'm
okay.
immune to the charm condition. So as long as Boomba continues to cast Mind Blank
Mind
every day
blank.
like he always does,
Yep. Then
Yeah,
you're
we all cast it before. We all cast it
Yeah.
last night. Hmm.
He
Well,
always
Boomba
does.
casts
He always
Mind-
has it on.
Yeah.
Yeah.
he just
He's a
always has
paranoid
Mind
little
Blank on.
turtle.
Yeah.
So
All right, cool. Okay, in that case, yep, you slip the ring on your finger and nothing happens.
Yeah.
Except that
Um,
you feel like you stop aging.
my request, I suppose, is twofold. One, should I die, I would like the ring returned to me. And twofold, should I wander outside the bounds of what is deemed acceptable, that you remove the ring from me.
Oh, I will. Understand that if this item causes you to behave in ways that are not in alignment with the way I feel about the world, or if it makes you into a danger to my horde, I will not only remove the ring from you and destroy it, I will deal with you too.
I would expect nothing less.
This is a risk, but I believe you have the fortitude to carry this. Do not be surprised if there are members of this horde who are not happy with this.
I expect as much.
However, I have fulfilled my part of the bargain. Now you fulfill yours.
Indeed. And he will turn and walk away.
And he
Whew.
walks away.
The
You
story
guys.
juice.
You
Yeah.
guys!
Woo!
You're all level 20. You're
I
all
can't believe
level
that
20.
worked.
I can't
Mhm.
believe that it wasn't harder. I'm kind of annoyed by how it wasn't harder. Frickin' dice.
So
I wasn't even
happened?
thinking as I was speaking with that speech. I was just saying words.
It's almost like when you speak from the heart, it's really effective.
Yeah, yeah.
Sorry, Naia, you had something.
just what happens to that man? Like, if he had, like, did the ring make him live longer?
So
Like,
it
is he gonna-
like puts you into stasis. So he will now age normally from this point on.
Okay.
It's basically just like hitting the pause button on aging.
Yep, which is Bombah's whole thing. Okay, well, you are all now level 20, which means apart from a little jaunt with an archmage and maybe a seal,
Mhm.
you're done with your horde career, which is just bonkers. So I just want to say thank you all so much for being part of this story, because it is so much more than I ever thought it was going to be. and you've all been there since the start, pretty close to the start, which is pretty magical. I was watching the Amulet of the Plains the other day.
Oh,
Which was
babies.
I
you know
was
what's
thinking,
really funny is even then
4 of us were on that.
Jobin is like, 28 to hit.
I was thinking back the other day about the Battle Royale, which was like 2 years
Yep.
ago at this point.
Yeah. So it's been a long journey, and it's been awesome to have you all on this journey, and I'm very grateful to all of you for being here, and I'm excited to see what your next characters, if you choose to bring us another one, do. That'll be great. I know some of you already have your new characters in the wings.
Yep. She'll be doing some more than swimming, that's for
yeah,
sure.
which is pretty great. Yeah, everyone watching, thank you for watching and for also being part of this thing that we do. This was a big game, and I'm definitely, there are some feelings on my part, and I'm sure on the part of the players. So thank you for watching and supporting what we do. Make sure you're here tomorrow for Birds of a Feather Rogues. We will be doing that tomorrow, same time, same place, bunch of rogues, brand new characters, new rogue, who dis. Yeah, we will see you then. Have a beautiful time zone.